how it all began. How could I ever forget? It's the first time. Do you remember? I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air now. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air now. Oh no.
Hey, yo, what the fuck is up, everybody? Over here, we live, we bumping, we thumping, we got the shit going. And I have a very special guest for this shit show of a thing going on called High Thoughts and Low IQ. Let's get them joints rolled up. Tonight's episode is brought to you in part by me and me only, and my little brother, who's sitting down in the thing. So, without further fuck a duck, fuck a duck. It is the most evilest, sadistic little asshole I know. He is my best friend. He is the coolest fucking guy in the whole fucking world. And I don't give a fuck you like him or not. You love him or hate him. He's my little brother. And I told him I'd do this to him too.
Still can't believe you decided to do that for me. What's up, man? How you doing? I don't hear you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this little fucker right here, because I had myself muted like a retard, is my little brother Inishin Morimoto. I've known him for, we'll say, 20 plus years.
Yeah.
It's more like 30. I was like 9 years old when I first met his mom, and I was like 10 when I met his dad. So
getting there. Like
it's been forever, dude. I've known you since you were born. We'll just put it that way. Anyway, this man right here, I'll let him introduce himself the rest of the way, but he has been a very, very, very inspirational part of my life. He is the reason why I am known as the name below my face here, Katsu Ukita. He wrote the book called As Life Unfolds and many other ones, and apparently this is a very rare cover. I'm going to go secretly set this back over here. Limited edition. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Available.
We'll get to that, sir. You're going to have your show because I'm about to do what you don't want me to do. And you're going to have to deal with the fact that it's going to be on my camera.
I don't care. Do it anymore. It doesn't bother me.
I know. It used to. Anyway, everybody, the guy over here used to hate me smoking weed because I used to be the dumbass with it. But hey, he's seen the benefits the way I do it now. And I have learned how to grow and do the benefits of it. So without further ado, Inishin Morimoto, the entire floor is yours. I'm going to shiny hunt and listen to you while I smoke weed, sir. Have fun. And I got music playing over here they can't hear right this second. So, well, they're going to hear it because I'm going to take my headset off while you talk.
Okay, sounds like a plan. And just to reiterate that I've had a lot of dark experiences growing up due to weed, not because I smoked it, but because my dad was. That's one of the reasons I don't.
Little brother, you're coming muffled through, so you might want to fix wherever your microphone is.
I don't have a clue. Let me try. Here, bud.
I'll get it on Messenger. Oh, whoa. That's Crystal. Or was. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, or anybody watching this vlog afterwards. We're getting this all figured out. We're still new.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, bud. You're good.
Can you hear me fine?
Oh, no, you're worse. Take the fucking earbuds out.
God.
I'm about to tell you to go to the computer.
And you definitely hear your song. So.
Oh, there you are. Now you're a little Crystal now. There you go.
Okay.
At least in my headset, you're good now. I don't know how it is on everybody else. I don't care. You go right ahead, sir.
don't see any comment checks. I can't really tell if anybody's saying anything yet or not, or if anybody's in here. But
I'll let you know if somebody has something. You keep talking, man.
cool. So, going back to you mentioning that I used to know I was smoking weed in me. That stems from my childhood and early teenage years where my dad was a big pot dealer. And I dealt with two trees. I also dealt with people, guys who see my people in front doors. Kind of did my thing for those reasons. Now, I had nothing against it. If anybody else enjoys doing it, more power to you. I just don't personally do it. And I've grown enough to the point where I can accept that now.
Hey, hold on a second. Little brother, will you do me a favor? On the very bottom of this website, just
Yeah.
at the very bottom, you see the two people sitting there? Touch the two people, pull that menu open, click your...
I'm on my phone.
I know, you're on the same thing I'm on. Mobile website, very bottom of the chat room. There's a microphone, a camera, two people, 3 dot lines, and end.
I don't see the two people. I just see
Okay, well,
the camera, the chat, and the dot.
all right. Well, click the arrow up on your microphone.
Okay.
There you go. Make sure that's on speaker.
It's on speaker now, I think.
Oh, wow. Whoa. That's... Are you sitting next to me now? Are you sitting next to me now? Wow. That's crystal. There you go. But yes, as my little brother was saying, yes, he did have a problem because of his dad. But
Yeah.
anyways.
Because there was a big turmoil. I was able to move away from my hometown and step away and start to actually work on myself a bit more. And I do smoke. I do occasionally take an edible.
I'm still going to eat one of my cookies with you.
I do enjoy those. Those are the kind of things. I only go for like maybe
I got a chocolate chip cookie just for you, sir. I'm not even going to tell you how many milligrams it is. I'm just going to tell you only eat a quarter of it.
Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with the quarter. So, going back to my story. The copy that Christy has is printed because that is the original cover design, which is no longer printable.
Mm-hmm.
There, I believe, maybe single in existence. I have a hardcover. My mom has one. I know Tokyo has one. And it's super simple to me to work at. Have a copy. But in the middle of 2024, I had my ex-girlfriend redesign the cover. And the cover has a water three different points where the three that is finishes those three stories. Because the first book is 3 stories that slowly intertwine in a small town. And all 3 stories have actually came from an idea that I experienced in 2018, I believe.
I think you are correct. Right this second, my brain's scattered. I can't tell you. It's 17 or 18. No, 18 or 19.
It'd be 2018 because I was trying to rewrite Teen Angels and I was having difficulty doing so.
Yeah, because you called me and asked me something and I gave you the wrong thing.
And
I was misunderstanding what I didn't understand the assignment.
Okay, it happens. I'm still trying to re-outline St. Angels, but right now I have a fantasy novel in my head. And that's going to be going on for the next 6.5 years, so I'll get...
Anybody watching this after the fact or watching this right now, when he says he's got something going for 6 years, I'm going to hear it every year. And I'm going to enjoy every fucking minute of it because I used to not. Used to annoy the fuck out of me when he talk about this stupid shit. But now that I've gotten older and wiser and I started reading books and started looking into shit, man, I'll tell him if his shit sucks. Ask him.
He will. And as of today, I just released chapter 32 of the fantasy series on my website. So you can get those 32 chapters. He's telling me to wait. Oh, keep going? Okay. I'm just like,
Keep going. The wait was for everybody else because I'm typing brother in my Twitch chat. And for anybody else anywhere else.
I see you make a motion. I'm like, I'm confused. So either way,
I'll tell you when to stop talking.
That'd be great. Because sometimes I can ramble and not realize it. So
No, keep rambling, brother. This is your show.
I started releasing these chapters May 31st, 2025 on my website every Saturday. And I took a 2-week hiatus during the holidays because my niece's pets were being obnoxious. I couldn't focus. Got back into writing, and I just uploaded chapter 32 today. I'll be uploading chapter 33 next week. But I'm going to get back to that later. As for 2018, when I was writing,
just a second, please. To anybody who's watching this or watches this afterwards, take a big ass bong rip right now. Go ahead, bud. Sorry. Got to do that once in a while for my boys.
All right, I get it. So, back in 2018, I was trying to rewrite the very first book I ever wrote, St. Angels, because I realized that my writing was terrible. Absolute shit. Because no one taught me how to write. I've learned majority of this on my own as I create new pieces. As I was trying to outline and rewrite St. Angels, I discovered that I had my very first goddaughter, and her godmother is one of my ex-girlfriends. And that got the idea in my head of what if something were to happen to my best friend. I didn't come to. If
wait, what?
My best friend other than you.
Yeah. I would say, you ain't talking about me, guys. If something happens to me, he's just going to keep going with his life. I done told him, keep smoking and keep going.
My life has a lot of excitement in it. And pretty much every book I'm writing.
We done did our shit when we were kids, bro. Don't go on. I told you, when I die, that's your legal obligation to tell your job, hey, I need a day off. My brother's dead.
Well, as of right now, I don't have a job, so.
Whoa. We'll talk about that offline. We need to talk about that.
That's a new thing this week, so we'll talk about it later. So, I was trying to re-outline St. Angels, and then I found out that I have a goddaughter. And my goddaughter's godmother is my ex-girlfriend. And then in my head, I'm thinking, well, what if something were to happen to my friend, where my ex-girlfriend and I had to put up with each other for the sake of our goddaughter? That became the first story part of As Life Unfolds. And then, like, okay, cool, that worked for now. I was still trying to focus on St. Angels, and then I was going into the work office one day, and I had a coworker backing out of the parking spot, and she rear-ended me. Well, kind of. The back of her car hit my passenger front fender, and just put a dent in it. She apologized. She paid.
So nothing really serious, just a little fender bender.
And she offered to pay for it because she didn't want to get insurance involved. Me, being from a redneck town, I just went to a auto parts store, bought a rubber pellet.
Yep. Plunger.
So that.
Hey, stay closer to your microphone, apparently, because every time you lean forward or you move forward, you come crystal clear. But when you sit back, you're muffled. I'm not getting it.
So move the camera closer to me.
Hold on. I'll tell you. Keep talking. I'll tell you when you're crystal clear.
Okay,
this is weird.
Move the camera closer to me that way I can lean back in the chair because it's comfortable. But
see, like when you just lean forward just for a split second, that's where you came in crystal clear.
That's so weird. Okay, let me just fix my chair to where I can just be upright the entire time.
However it makes you comfortable. I don't care if it comes through muffled. I understand muffledness. Hello, military.
Yeah.
And plus, I lived with your mom. So me speaking muffled, everybody should know I understand it. I was a drunk.
I get it, but they also need to be able to understand me as well.
I know that. That's why I'm working on it, and I'm trying to be nice about it. And I'm not trying to be rude, people. This is the way I speak to my little brother. It's not rude. We're from the 90s, people.
Yep. I was born in 91, so kind of like the 90s kid. So
87. I'm 39. Oh, God damn, dude. Don't get old, people, because you sneeze, you split ribs or separate them or whatever, fucking pull muscles and everything, man. And I just coughed one time, and it just did it again.
Only if you stay as inactive as him.
Inactive? Are you kidding me, dude? I have lost 115 pounds in the last year.
I get it, but you gotta look at things from my perspective. I do martial arts. So
No, you don't do martial arts, sir. You do capoeira. Now, anyway, to all the people watching and everything, we banter back and forth. It's okay. You should see us in person while driving down the road, jamming the 90s music with our niece in the back seat going, I'm in the wrong time zone.
yeah, pretty much.
She did say that, by the way. She did say that back there while playing on her phone. I'm in the wrong time zone.
She actually enjoys music older than us as well.
Good. We need a road trip with her again. We need to get her out of her little funk and away from that little funk.
She actually enjoys Frank Sinatra.
Are you kidding me? My little boo-boo likes Frankie?
I am not joking.
Oh, bro, I could hook her up with the whole catalog. I got an entire YouTube music playlist of nothing but Frank.
I don't doubt it. I really don't doubt it.
I mean, and we all know my music variety goes everywhere from bluegrass to your mamas in the church singing in the choir type music.
Yeah. Also, a little side
And if it wasn't for this little side guy right here, I wouldn't know who the fuck Metallica was. If it wasn't for this guy right here, chat, this guy right here introduced me to one of the, Metallica is Mount Rushmore. Number one on Mount Rushmore, in my opinion. Again.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, my opinion. Number one, Mount Rushmore of garage bands. Nirvana, number 2.
If we could cut Lars out of Metallica, it'd be even better. But, you know.
Hey. That's like saying cut out Monkey from fucking Korn, bro. No, you can't do it.
I know you can't do it, but I'm just saying if we could not turn it into it, it'd be great. I'm not
okay, so if we could cut out Lars' personal personality,
yeah,
then yes, we could. Then there I'll agree with you. But music-wise, no, keep that man in there. It wouldn't be Metallica.
For sure.
It wouldn't have been Metallica.
It's like having you couldn't get rid of
He just could have been he should have been just like fucking James and just left his personal shit at the door when they walked in the studio.
Exactly.
I mean, if Gene Simmons can do that, anybody can do that, man. Come on. That man's got a bigger ego than any rock star out there, including fucking Rolling Stones Mick Jagger.
I don't know. I think Axl Rose has been beat on that one.
No. Even Axl said Gene Simmons has a bigger ego than him.
That's surprising as hell because
he admitted that on a fucking Livewire back in the day, MTV Livewire before they split. Or no, VH1 Livewire.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, we get sidetracked like that, chat. This is how my streams usually go, bro. Since you haven't been around for a while, but this is how the new streams are going. My old streams were pretty laid back, a little slow, not so fast paced. I like fast paced, man. I'm starting to feel energetic, man. This old man wants energy. I want high thoughts and low IQs. I'm the low IQ, and my guests are always the good thoughts, which is high thoughts.
The fact that I introduced him to Metallica and also a lot of heavy metal.
And what is the greatest fucking thing you ever introduced me to? Because Pokemon did it first, technically, but I didn't know. Anime.
Yep.
This motherfucker introduced me, dude. Living with him and his mom as a friend, because my parents sucked. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
His parents sucked too in their own way.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Both our parents sucked in their own ways. Because my parents had good things, his parents had good things, our parents had bad things. We all know that. It's the 90s.
They're human.
But living with him and having to listen to Inuyasha coming from the basement or coming from the fucking room upstairs down into the basement 24 fucking, he wouldn't even be at home. I just get off work at ConAgra at like 7 in the morning. This dude's going to school. And all of a sudden I wake up to Inuyasha. Sit, boys, sit. Well, you talk about Shishomaru is my favorite character because I feel bad for that fucking guy worse than Inuyasha. Inuyasha asked for all the ass whoopings he was getting from her. But Shishomaru was an innocent bystander, man. He's just a brother who wanted some love. I know, bro. That's where. And so, on the note of Inuyasha,
Yes.
Inu, how did you come up with your name, sir?
So, I actually did not come up with the first name. That was actually given to me in 2013.
And by who? We all want to know by who.
And an old roommate I had when I first moved to Springfield, Missouri. His name.
Mind you, I already know all the answers to this, and I could tell everybody, but hearing it from him, not to interrupt, I do apologize for that. I'm good at that, by the way. You know that. But hearing him retell some of the stuff I already know and some of the stuff I've lived through with him, because there's a time me and him got into a fight so bad, multiple times, there's gaps of our lives we don't know about each other. Or we know, but we don't know that we know about each other because of Mama. And when I say Mama, it's his mom we're talking about. That's always Mama.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna go see Mama next week sometime. Jim already said I can use the Trailblazer if the tire comes in.
Oh, yeah. I probably won't be making it to.
Oh no, we don't expect you back in Missouri for another fucking year or two, bro. Come on, let's be honest. You are the smartest friend I've ever had my entire life because you were the only one still not in the state. Everyone else I had friends with back in the day are still stuck in that town.
Yeah. And
I mean, no. I'll take that back. Mustang Bobby's not there no more. He's off Boom Boom somewhere, but he's not with CM no more.
Yeah.
Myers, you know who I'm talking about. The one that everybody made fun of, saying it was Michael's sister. No, he's not with her no more. He got him a new girl.
Okay.
I found out my Gromy is with my cousin's baby mama. 2007 offed himself in the basement, cousin.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. His baby mama, his second kid, his first son.
Mm-hmm.
His mom is with my Gromy now. My nephew Willie Mac's mom. I mean, my nephew Willie Mac's dad is with my other cousin May's mom. And the only reason why Willie Mac's my nephew is, well, one, I mean, my son, but one, he's always called me uncle. I've always been uncle, just like you've always been uncle to him.
Yeah. It's like with my niece.
He still remembers you coming out here to the trailer once or twice and being out here with me when I was with Brandy and Zach.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
My boys are the only two real names I'll use because I don't give a fuck.
I get it.
I mean, it's on my arm, bro. You can't hide it.
Exactly. So.
But anyway, yeah, this guy introduced me to so much because, like, Pokemon, I didn't know was an anime, and Dragon Ball Z, I didn't know was an anime at the time, guys. I was on Cartoon Network, so it was called Cartoon Network. Oh, that's just cartoons. Oh, Bleach, that's a cartoon. So as a teenager watching them, that was just cartoons. So when I started hanging out with him more and then spend the night over there and then going to school, going to work all the time, because I had work and school. You know, you hear, sit, boy, sit. Inuyasha, you're an idiot. Or some other shit from fucking Kagome or don't say her name. Nope, I'm high. I can't think of her name. Kagome and what's the other chick's name?
From the show?
Yes, what's your chick's name with the green dress? Not Kagome, who has a green skirt, the chick in the dress whose sister's who the old lady calls sister.
Not a green dress.
I know it's not a green dress.
It's
the main character's name. What's her name?
Are you talking about Kikyo?
Kikyo, yes. That's all you hear is Kikyo. Or the DVD would repeat on episode 1 like 70 fucking times.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Why, Kikyo? Why?
They over dramatized it for the anime. When you read the manga, it's significant.
Oh, trust me. I spent 4 years reading every fucking manga about that fucking show. Just so I understood. And I even read. I didn't read the Japanese version ones. I looked at them because I compared them when I was in the military. I had access to them. I had access to a lot of money to get originals, except I lost them before I got home. Those were the gifts I was going to bring my little brother home, and I didn't get to because first one was signed by Dumb Guy himself. I can't remember his name now.
By who?
The creator of Inuyasha.
Her name is.
I had it.
Her name
I
is
had.
Takahashi.
Huh?
Her name is Rumiko Takahashi. The woman.
Oh, I thought it was a dude. I always thought it was a dude this whole time. I never actually looked up who it was. The shop that I got it from said that it was signed by the creator of Inuyasha, and it was in a glass case, so I bought it. But it was destroyed by the soon-to-be ex-wife if I ever get the money.
Yeah, the creator is a woman. Her name is Rumiko Takahashi. But going back to the origin of my nomination,
Some good times.
I was saying I was renting this apartment with the guy down in Springfield, Missouri.
Lean forward.
Huh? Forward?
Move the camera forward.
I can't
Oh,
move.
I said, oh, you can't move it no more?
It's like my desk now.
Quick question. Do you have a camera on your computer?
No. It broke when I moved out.
I mean, I really love the chat seeing your face, but I really want them to hear you. I'm trying to think. Do you have a headset like this? What happened to the old headset like this that you used to have for the PlayStation?
You basically have one, but I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see.
Yeah, hook that. You got a microphone on it, don't you? You got a boom drop? Yeah, drop the boom on it. Plug that thing in the bottom of the thing. Now, your microphone. Switch that to, now click on the microphone, the arrow next to the microphone.
Now, I'm going to have to take it out of my phone case because...
That's fine. Do everything you need to do, bro. Mute yourself when you do this, please, because that's a lot of static we just heard. Thank you. Chat, while he does that, he's gonna sit here and click his microphone, little arrow next to it, and he's gonna switch over to headset, which is what I did. That's why I crystally could hear him a little bit better, but it's coming across there still muffled over there because I can hear that through the speaker too. But we're gonna sit here and I am gonna start over here on my end while he continues to chit chat. I'm going to continue to do some shiny hunting because I want to get that Dronpo we talked about last night, chat. And I've been watching some videos on how to fucking shiny hunt on this goddamn game. Oh, I just wasted a ball. I hate this game for that. I hear something. Hello. Did you switch to where it says? Oh man, we're having technical difficulties now, chat. Did you switch your microphone? Okay, then just disconnect it because I can't hear you. But I heard static for a second. Maybe it's your man. Screw it, we're just gonna have to go with it. And hopefully it's not as bad.
Unfortunately, it's what happens when you're broke.
Hey, shit, what are you talking about? I can't hear out of this ear on this headset. This is the only side that works, sir. We know broke hours around here.
Because mine's old as fuck. I've had mine since I bought my old gaming laptop.
Hey, this is from the first PlayStation 5 from down south. That's 4 PlayStation 5s ago. Yeah, first generation PlayStation 5, first generation PlayStation 5 Turtle Beach headset.
Turtle Beach! Fuck yeah.
Hey, man, they make good headsets, man. I can't help it. I wish they'd holler at me for something for the Switch. Hey, Turtle Beach, you ever see this come across YouTube? Holler at me, Turtle Beach. I keep y'all shit forever, man. Look at this shit. Wear and tear, baby. Wear and tear all over that. I wear these motherfuckers every day. Ask him. I take him in the car, everywhere.
He does.
But yeah.
So,
Inishi.
So, I was living with this roommate down in Springfield, and we were getting ready to go to Texas for an anime convention called A-Kon. I remember correctly, it was in Dallas. And for my name badge, I wanted to put Inuyasha. But he took the name instead. So he gave me the name Inushin to put on my name badge.
Now,
And
my question, I just have just one little question on
go ahead.
that. Did he take that on purpose, or was that just purely just like shit? My bad.
He took it on purpose because at the time, Inuyasha was one of his favorite animes,
Oh, okay, okay. So never
and
mind.
he also wore the Inuyasha necklace. That's how I found out about it. I didn't know you could
Oh,
buy that one.
oh. So okay. So he was the fan before you.
Technically, yeah, because he
Okay.
was.
So it wasn't on no dickhead. I'm an asshole. I'm just gonna fucking do this because I can type move.
No, he was.
Oh, okay then.
He was like 10 years older than me, I think.
Well, hell, either way, it sounds like this guy just gave you the greatest fucking thing in the world. Because look how much you fucking done with it, bro.
I have. So although
But
although I wasn't super happy about getting the name Inushin instead of having Inuyasha, I went with it. And a little backstory on the name is that Inuyasha means half dog demon. Inushin means part of dog because Shin means part of, and then Inu means dog.
okay.
And it also stems from two of my favorite animes. The main characters, there's Inuyasha, of course, and then the other character is Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin.
Hmm.
So unintentionally, it also took the root of both my favorite animes. Not
Don't
playing
you
it.
love how that works out?
I do. I really do. I love it so much. So, and then for a while, I just forgoed the name Inushin after that. I didn't latch onto it after that. I decided, like, all right, cool, put in a name badge. And then I was at the convention, and I actually bought two traditional Japanese kimonos, and they were the colors of Kenshin. So then I actually borrowed his wig and dressed up as Kenshin Himura for my first anime convention.
Hmm.
Then fast forward like a year, me and an ex broke up, and I realized I was having a lot of like mental health issues at that point because I was
Okay.
severely depressed and everything in my hometown. Finally moved away, so I didn't really fit that same mold. So while I was in Springfield, I went to this place called Mizumoto, the Japanese stroll garden, and I went there to meditate for 4 hours over this like little waterfall that they have there. And that's when I decided to
I know
make
exactly where he's talking about, chat, and it is fucking amazing.
beautiful. Anytime I go back to Springfield, I make sure I visit there without fail. And so I decided to make the adjustment all my life to work on myself to become a better person. So doing things for other people, not expecting anything in return, and then I went to college, was trying to write. Well, actually, I originally joined college to become a video game programmer, and
This part I like.
it no longer the college no longer offered the program after I started, which fucking sucked because I really wanted to be a game programmer. So then I decided to just get my gen eds out of the way because I didn't know what I was doing, and I was in some literature classes. And going into my third semester, my teacher had us write in a journal or pretend that we were a fictional person in history, and we had to pose as that character writing in a journal. So I picked a fictional person in the Sioux Indian tribes whenever the Europeans were coming over to colonize the Americas. And by the end of the semester, all of the students in that class had their journals put together collectively and published in a book called More Yester-Yore, and all the proceeds went to the Midwest Food Harvest. Upon seeing my name in the table of contents in that book is what solidified my desire to become an author. And then going into in the middle of my fourth semester, my landlord sold the house I was renting, so I had to leave Springfield at the end of that semester, and then I made my way to Sedalia, Houstonia, where Coach is living. I stayed with him for a couple months, and then
Mhm.
eventually made my way up towards Kansas City. While I was living in Kansas City, I got back into martial arts, and then I met a friend of mine who is also a author, and he and I started to work together on writing books. That's when I readopted the name Inushin, and I figured I should have a last name that goes with it.
And then the rest is history.
I picked Morimoto because the translation for that is origin of the forest or from the forest. That is rooted to me going to the Japanese Stroll Garden to refigure my life. But it also came about later on that in the beginning of the Inuyasha series, Inuyasha is pinned to a tree.
Oh,
Not intentional, but that's how things evolve.
oh, come on,
It
man.
really wasn't. That was not in my mind when I picked the name. Although
Little brother.
even funnier,
As
Go-
Inuyasha was shot with arrows against a tree by a chick.
yes,
For anybody questioning later on.
yes, Inuyasha is pinned to a tree after getting shot by an arrow that was fired by Kikyo, who was his first love. And then
Only
Kagome
love
is
in one's opinion.
Kagome is the reincarnation of that love.
Exactly. That's why I said only love.
Yeah.
That's his only love. Because even though
So
reincarnation, it's still the.
it's this.
You could say he's in love with Kagome. All anybody wants to say, no, he's in love with the essence of Kikyo.
It is the.
Just happens to be in the Kagome.
We'll discuss that way later, another time.
We'll say that for another episode, guys, because we can nerd out on that.
I
going.
can speak about Inuyasha for hours on a very contextual level because I've obsessed with
Hey.
anime ever since I was
Next
13.
day off. Oh, wait, you're unemployed. So you name a date, sir.
I do have a job interview on Monday, so
Okay, so we'll set up for a weekend. One of these weekends, we will set up a nothing but. Oh, wait. How about this? How about this? How about this? I know Inuyasha has an Inuyasha Day.
huh?
Inuyasha, that's got to have an Inuyasha Day. Pokemon has a Pokemon Day. Is there an official Inuyasha Day?
There's not, but if there is one, it'd probably be in April. I think it's that his birthday is
Nope.
Huh?
December 4th.
December 4th. All right, I'll take that. Wait,
That's his birthday.
no way. I mean, yeah,
Hey, guess what? Guess what? So that's a long ways away.
it is.
But how about this?
And it's a
February.
Friday.
Hold on. Every 4th of the month, you can come over here on the High Thoughts and Low IQ, and you can have an episode of Nothing But Inuyasha if you want.
Can't do the 4th because
You don't understand. I'm saying once a month, you can have an episode anytime you want. But on December 4th, you
Okay.
can have an entire special
okay,
where
because
I will mute myself that whole episode. I won't say shit except the intro of that episode.
God, don't
And then I will download. Hold on, I'll download that vlog off of YouTube and send it to you for you to do whatever you want with it for your. You can use that for your website. Ha 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 ha.
don't give me that free reign with Inuyasha, man. I go for hours.
Hey. The invitation's out there. Once every month, you have one day on the weekend. You can have to take over High Thoughts and Low IQ for
Okay.
Inuyasha, just Inuyasha bullshit and other shit to be added to it where I can talk. But every December 4th, ladies and gentlemen, Inushin, unless he gets his own channel, can have High Thoughts and Low IQs and not have me here. I mean, I'll be here, but
We'll see.
anyway.
The days that work best for me are Fridays because I do martial arts Sundays.
December 4th, I'm saying that day we will set up sometime that month for the special because I know you'll probably be working your ass off that time.
Most likely. But I'm just saying, luckily enough, December 4th is on a Friday.
All right, Fridays.
I looked ahead.
Sounds good to me. Keep going, bud.
But
'Cause I'm not done smoking my weed.
every Monday night through Thursday night, I'm doing martial arts between 7:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m.
You're dancing, sir. You're dancing. That's all you're doing.
No, that's Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I know, I'm giving you shit. You know I am.
Mondays and Wednesdays is Japanese swordsmanship. And yes, I don't know if you
Wait,
can see it.
no, I can't see shit because my phone's too small.
My sword is
But
right
everybody
there.
else might. Hold on.
That is my Japanese sword. I train with
Oh,
it.
I see it. Yep.
I train with it every Mondays and Wednesdays. And it is what's called a shinken, which means the live blade. For those who may not know. There are different tiers. There's katanas, which is the general name. There's boken, which are wood. There's iaito, which are metal but not sharp. And there's a shinken. They are sharp and battle ready. That one's a shinken. So I train with that one every week.
Hell yeah.
So going into roughly around 2021, I am just getting into TikTok because COVID. I had nothing else going on in my life at the point because I wasn't working because COVID. So I've been making videos.
I was overworking is what I was doing.
Yes, he was. I was trying to get a job because boy got
Shit,
to
I
work.
was working 2 jobs. I was working what? KFC and Hardee's.
Boy got to work. And then I finally got a job as a caregiver. But so as I was making TikToks, I fell into D&D TikTok. And then I started to really expand more
Hold
into my
on.
business.
For anybody wanting to know anything, I have no clue about Dungeons and Dragons shit, which is D&D.
Yeah.
He still has yet to taught me like he promised me 7 years ago. 7 years ago, he promised to teach me.
Well, 7 years ago, I was working 2 jobs and doing martial arts and take care of my dad while I was trying to write. So that was a very fucking busy year.
I know, but now he has free time, so guess what he gets to do tomorrow? Anyways,
I'll teach you a little bit.
you get to draft up something and Google Docs share me.
Okay, I can do that too. I can work.
Because I'd rather read it than sit here and listen to you explain it because you've tried that before, and then I do this.
That's probably why I haven't taught you, because it requires me to sit down and write about it. And I'm usually writing one of my stories. So that might be why I haven't taught you. So either way, I started getting into TikTok, and I started to make my own D&D characters. My very first was a Rogue Ranger, which is why I also have over here in this corner my arrows. I need to get a quiver. No, I have a quiver. I need to get a bow. Either way, because there's archery here in Chicago, and I fucking want to join so bad. But I gotta get a job first before I can pay for that shit. Either way, so I created a Rogue Ranger to start off with, and then I created a Bard who are very charismatic, but I made mine bashful because I wanted him to be different. And then
Which is how you used to be.
Not wrong, man.
Hold on, chat. Check this out. I'm shy as fuck now. Like I'm so fucking shy. I can't even fucking like type on the computer to a chick, right?
Yeah, he streams.
This motherfucker can talk game to a chick like it's yesterday's money, and he's cool with it nowadays. Back in the day, it was roles reverse. I was the Slick Rick. I was Return of the Mac, baby. This motherfucker was hiding in the basement with a bag full of Cheetos and a 24-pack of Coca-Cola next to him, saying, no. And then, who was it that broke you out of your shell, little homie? It wasn't me. Don't look at me, guys. What was her name? Who popped that little cherry of yours? I hate this name, and he knows I do.
That's why I haven't said it yet.
If I'm asking you, bro, you can say it. I don't care. Say her name.
Her name
I don't
is
hold grudges no more. Her name's Savannah.
Savannah. So, this is just a
Long
small
story short, she's a chick who I've always hated for 2 reasons. 1, I think she did something she did. 2, she's always just giving me a bad vibe. Just honest to goodness, a bad vibe since we were young.
Well, we can't verify what she did or didn't do, so I can't.
Hey, I believe my gut over anything, and my gut has always been right.
That's
Even though
fine.
I have been wrong, my gut has always been right.
That's fine. So,
We each have our own beliefs. That's why we fought. We didn't talk forever.
yep, because I'm still
Not
best
like forever. Hey, cool. Hey, I'm glad she's doing good.
Yeah, she's still one of my best friends, even though she's also my ex-girlfriend. We get along fine. Yep.
I still can't believe of all women to lose your fucking cherry to, bro.
Well, after
I was thinking more like the man. You know who I mean when I say man.
you talk about
A Lee man. I was thinking you would lose it to her or Daylin.
well, I was holding myself for Dalen.
Man, nah, Daylin. Hey, I still can't believe I popped my oldest son's mom. I can still hold that on my fucking belt. I still got that notch, motherfuckers.
I'm just saying. I plan on
Jesse
saving-
Riley cannot have that notch like he thinks. Bastard.
I planned on saving myself for Dalen, but since Dalen and I broke up, I no longer gave a fuck. And I was like, hey, Savannah, let's go.
Hey, when he called me and told me, he's like, bro, I can't remember how it went, but I think it was like, hey, bro, I did something with somebody you hate. I'm sorry.
Eh.
And I was like, what the fuck do you mean, man? I'll talk to you tomorrow, man, because we were still cool as shit. And when he finally told me, man, I'm the one that split this friendship up. And I ruined this. I ruined the friendship that time.
So either way, I no longer cared because I'm like,
But hey, man, she's doing good. You didn't
if
give
we're
a
gonna break
fuck.
up, that's fine. I no longer need to save myself. Funny
Yeah.
enough,
He went to the dark side with me.
Dalen,
Bitch.
Dalen and Savannah used to be best friends, so why
That's
not?
what makes it funny. Because, hey, when Kelly cheated on me, who did I go fuck? I went and fucked her best friend that same night. She cheated on me with Ricky Rick.
That's okay.
Every chick who's cheated on me that same night, I went and fucked their best friend at their house.
Because after Dalen and I broke up, I stuck with her best friend, one of her best friends, Savannah.
Except one. There was only one I couldn't do, and that's because her best friend was your sister.
And then fast forward a couple years later, I'm dating one of her other best friends for a couple years.
Oh, man, it's hilarious, chat.
And then me and that girl broke up. So then I got into like this. That was also partially because of me, because I had a lot of toxicity left over from Dalen because she was abusive. Either way,
Dude, Dalen's old. Dalen makes my ex-wife or my wife look like an angel, bro.
oh yeah,
And that's saying something because you were there with my
trust me, I know.
my wife, bro. We were finally cool again whenever me and my wife were together.
So then after Chrissy and I broke up,
Wait, who's Chrissy?
the ex from
That was gone, right? I wasn't around then.
No, that was when I moved to Springfield.
What year was that? That was
I moved down there in 2012 and I left in 2015.
yeah, I was on my trip.
Yep. So I dated Chrissy from 2012. I think I dated her from 2011 to 2014.
Last of this guy. Hold on a second. Last of this, guys. For anybody watching this later, get a good cheers. It's the last of my weed. Go ahead now.
So I dated Chrissy.
Oh yeah, you got something to drink because I know you like a little tea once in a while. Throw some tea drinks up, man. Say cheers with that if you want.
I've just been sipping over here. I don't even think about it 'cause I love tea. So
Yeah.
whoever
Hey, I got
likes
a lot of.
tea-
Oh, speaking of anybody who likes to drink some good different types of teas, go check him out, man. He got those tea hookups in his brains on what types you need to drink for what mood you're in. I bet you.
I fucking love tea. That's
Because I'm fixing to start asking him, if I want to, like, what type of tea should I buy? Like right now, let's switch the subject. Because what type of tea would somebody drink before going to sleep? Like you can get from Walmart, because like not all of us can get an herb shop that we got down the street from us in Chicago, Chicago.
Chicago has a variety for sure, but
Yes, but like okay, so like local town, like where I live, Sedalia. So something local like there, like Woods or something, local grocery store style. If we can find some teas in there.
a good simple tea to go for like especially like to relax your body to go to sleep. Chamomile tea is good, and then you also get nice lavender tea.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
those are like good ones for like calming and to relax you out. And if you have a habit, especially if you go up in the South, you like sweet tea.
Hey, not the South, but I love that sweet tea.
Well, to be honest, this is actually sweet black tea.
It's
The one that you
Lipton Southern style tea, baby, made out of the can. Got to make it myself, shake it up.
So I try not, when I brew my hot teas, I try not to put sugar in it. So I substitute it with honey. and you can pick any honey you want. But
That's
if
my
you
next. That was my next question right there. Was honeys.
you can technically get any honey that you prefer, but if you get honey that is grown in your local area, it will also be beneficial for you to combat allergies.
Now you know where we live, where I live anyway. We used to live.
Yeah.
Amish honey. Yay, nay?
Nothing wrong with like any honey in general is good. Doesn't matter what.
Because I'm wondering, because you know that's fresh off the freaking hive right to the freaking jar. There's no going through anything else. That's just straight from the comb to the jar.
Yeah.
So I was
And
wondering, is that good to put in some of the teas I could get from Walmart or Woods?
yes, definitely the best one
Okay,
to go
cool,
for.
cool, cool. Because you know, Dumb and Dumber, I
Yeah.
call them on here. You know, they like to make that once or twice a year trip down there, and I'd
Yeah.
like to send them down there and get a haul of honey, because I've been craving honey here lately, especially with this shit happening. Old age and my fucking voice is changing for some reason.
Well, up
I feel
here,
like I'm going through fucking puberty again.
up here in Chicago, we have a neighborhood called Rogers Park.
Yeah, I know. I know where. Oh yeah, they don't. I do. Sorry,
Yeah.
chat.
So I used to live in.
I feel like I'm on. I feel like I'm on Messenger right now for some reason.
So I used to live in Rogers Park, which is the last neighborhood that is technically Chicago. You go one more up, and then it's Evanston, so that's not Chicago, even though it's right there. Either way. So
Okay.
whenever the weather gets nice, probably starting about April, May-ish, going all the way to October, on the street that I used to live off of, they have like an artist alley every week, or farmers
Oh.
market.
Farmers market. I was gonna say, what the hell is that?
Well, they alternate between a farmers market and an artist alley.
What's an artist alley?
Where
What is that like? Like artists, like painting, books, stuff like that gets
Mhm.
sold.
chainmail artists,
Keychain. Oh, okay.
the chainmail bracelet I bought out there. They do keychains. There's people that make clothes.
Hold on. So basically, I mean, the same thing we call the regular farmers market up here. Because like some people call a farmers market just food products. Farmers market we call up here has everything from like knickknacks, chainmail, people selling their art, people selling piece of this, piece of that, yard sale type stuff, and also farm stuff like corn, tomatoes, watermelon, shit like that. Because you know how that works over here.
Yeah. It just
Or over here now. I can't say up here.
Yeah, you're down there now. But it varies on the week though, because some weeks it's just artist stuff, other weeks it's just food stuff. So that's why I verify the differences between artist alley and a farmers market. Because some weeks it's just the food here, and then other weeks it's just artists.
Hold on just a second. Here in about 5 minutes, when there's another knock on my door, I have to go get the dogs out in because it's snowing like a blizzard still. It hasn't stopped since 3:02 a.m. The temperature right now is negative 13.
Yeah, it's
A
colder
real
there.
feel negative 27.
It's colder there
Yeah.
than it is here.
It's colder than a witch's tip, but right now I have to listen for
I get it.
the knock on my door. So I will be stepping away, chat, here in about 5 minutes. So you can keep talking all you want, man.
So I went to the farmers market, like the last week they had there, and there's a nearby bees farm, and they have like jars of honey, and you can buy it by the pint, you can buy it by a pound or 2 pounds. I bought 2-pound jars because I fucking love honey. I ain't gonna lie. I like making peanut
Here's
butter.
the thing I can do though. Even after I'm done with the honey, I can use the jars to cure my fucking weed.
Yeah.
Because that's what I love about the freaking Amish down there. No disrespect if I'm saying something. If it sounds like I'm being disrespectful,
I think so.
but I love the Amish down there. 'Cause I don't know what else to call them. Because they don't touch nothing down there electronic. There's a regular man standing there in a blue jeans and t-shirt running the fucking little card swiper thing. None goddamn person in that store will speak to anyone except him.
Well, there's
Now, that is pure blood Amish, not no Mennonite.
yeah, like there's a difference between Amish and Mennonite. Mennonite
I'll
will
say there ain't a goddamn power line going to that house up there. There's not a goddamn vehicle at that house. The white van's sitting at the store where he stays parked.
but But the
But
fact
anyway, I love the jars they use because they're not like the jars in Walmart or at the the garden stores we got,
yeah,
say Sutherland's or nothing like that. Those jars down there, I don't know where the fuck they get them from,
no idea. But right
but
now,
they're fucking cool looking. That's why I keep them.
what I have sitting in one of my jars I got from them is I found this remedy online where if you take garlic cloves and then you mash it in little tiny pieces and you set it and let it marinate in honey, it'll help with any upcoming colds that you have. It's just those two ingredients. But you gotta let it ferment for a week first. And you can just take a spoonful and eat it as is. You can take some of the honey and you can put it in your tea to drink, whatever works best that you prefer. But it's a natural remedy that you can have with no bunch of additives because honey itself is a preservative.
Hmm,
And honey never expires.
that's
Hence,
true.
hence why I love honey so much.
That is true. Honey never expires.
So when I
I still
showed
got
up,
a jar of honey in there from 2 times ago you came here.
yep. So
Not
whenever
this last time, but the time before.
that's why when I went to the farmers market, it was the last. There was the last market of the before winter hit.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta get what you can for winter hit,
I went and
because they ain't gonna have one.
I went and bought 2 more jars, and I was like, "Ah, let's go." And they were like $50 per jar, which I'm like, I ain't gonna complain. That's supporting local small business instead of sending my money to a mega corporation. I'm also
Yeah.
supporting those fuckers too.
Oh, I'll be right back. You keep talking.
So, shit, I don't know where I was at before we got into this little spiel.
Morimoto.
Thank you. So,
Just at the end of explaining how you got it.
thank you. Appreciate it. So, aside from Morimoto, from the Japanese Troll Garden, and then also Inuyasha being pinned to a tree, this is something I discovered more recently in the last like 2-3 years. That as I was making my D&D TikTok videos, I was starting to learn more about the Celtic culture of Irish, Scottish, and Welsh, as well as the Nordics, Vikings, with their mythologies. And within Norse mythology, their main logo is Yggdrasil, which is the world tree. Combined with Yggdrasil is I'm not going to pronounce this right. I've been trying to figure it out. It's Crayon Bieth or a Bieth, I don't know. You can Google it. You're also going to find it on my website's homepage, but it is the Celtic Tree of Life, which is my necklace, which I'm sure y'all look funny looking at me like this, but don't care. The Celtic Tree of Life, and my ancestors goes back to the Celtics and the Norse. So as I've been learning more about my heritage, I've been connecting more and more to my culture back then. And since it's a tree, it fits really well with Morimoto. Again, that wasn't intentional because I didn't think about it in the slightest back then. But it's fascinating to me that I'm going to use the title of my first book, As Life Unfolds. As my life continues on its journey and unfolding in new ways, I keep finding symbolisms over the course of the years. I dropped my pen, by the way. I've been fiddling with it for a little bit. But I've been finding symbolisms that have been connect to things from years ago. And it's interesting because I feel like the universe is giving me answers here and there because I'm very spiritual rather than religious. Even though I'm studying mythologies, I look at it more as a spiritual aspect rather than a religious aspect. And each time I come across something new, it makes me think deeply about the things that I've already selected from previous years. So that's technically how Inuyasha Morimoto came to life as my author name. And then I also use it for all my social media. Whenever I'm playing any online games that require me to put a username in, it's always Inushin. It became one of my main names, and most of my friends who are online, they refer to me as Inu for short because it's a lot easier for them. When I was trying to get into Twitch streaming back in 2017, my Twitch handle was Inushin as well. So all those people that came to my streams when I was doing it, they was like, "Hey, Inu," and I'm like, "What's up, guys?" Used to this, and my unicorn just flashed because I have a unicorn that lights up, and that's not my favorite animal, but it's one of my favorites because I love dogs. Hence, Inu. Because I grew up with dogs. I grew up with primarily pit bulls and huskies. Because when I lived with my dad before he went to prison, we had a pit bull named Sid Vicious. And then after my dad went to prison and I moved in with my mom, we had a husky named Dakota. And that name and that dog is at least in the first book and my third book because I grew up with that dog from ever since she was a little puppy until she passed away. So I love huskies as well, which is why my avatar on my Linktree and my social media looks like a husky because it is my favorite animal breed. And if I ever have the opportunity, I want to adopt a Northern Inuit, which can only be found in 2 locations, a city in the United Kingdom and a small town in Colorado. Those are the only 2 places that you can find a Northern Inuit. And if you want to get a visual of what one looks like, think of the dire wolves from Game of Thrones. If you actually watched any of the show, you see those dire wolves, that's a Northern Inuit breed. They use that specific breed for that for those in the story. That's how deep I am in this creation. And welcome back. Hopefully it wasn't too cold. The dog's okay. I miss her.
Dog's fine.
I miss Turbo. Also, we got severely sidetracked from like maybe 40 minutes, 50 minutes ago. I told you the first 2 parts that inspired the idea for this book, which was my goddaughter and then my old co-worker having a fender bender with. The third piece was at the end of the year going into 2019. And it is, I was at home New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve going into New Year's Day, which is why it's going into the new year. I was living in a trailer and the furnace went out. And I couldn't get a hold of anybody because it was New Year's Eve. So for that night and for a couple days later, I was putting plastic on the windows. I was putting blankets on the kitchen floor, trying to keep as much heat as I could because the furnace was kicking on and off every 30 seconds to a minute.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is because there was a little cobweb that was stuck in there. And I did not, like, obviously I couldn't get to it, but someone came out, they did it, and it got fixed. But as I was putting plastic on the windows and the blankets on the floor, that's where idea number 3 came in my head. And it was about a couple fresh out of high school. They bought a rundown house for like $8,000 because I didn't think the economy was going to get this bad. But
yeah,
they bought it.
This sucks.
This house was really run down. They needed to put new windows in. There were no doors inside the house. The kitchen floor was just solid wood, no tiles or anything, no furniture, paint chipping off. They need to fix it up. So that was the third part of the story. But they were fixing it up as they were living in it, and their goal was to get it winter-proof by the time winter came around. Because that was the moment of what I was experiencing. Now,
yeah, I remember that shit.
Huh?
Said I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking winter sucked.
It does. I mean, it sucks right now. It's cold as fuck.
Dude, it's worse here right now.
It is worse there. Because it's like
coming to you.
Because it's like 9 degrees up here.
Bro, it's coming. No, don't worry. It's coming to you. Don't worry.
Trust me, I know.
Oh, it's on its way.
It was -7 last night when I was at the bar. So I was like, fuck. Although the huge benefit of getting fired on Wednesday is I don't have to go out on this shit. That is a benefit. Now, I did go out so I can file for unemployment. But that's besides the point. So, going back to As Life Unfolds, for those 3 individual plot ideas, I did not feel like that I could write a book based on those individual ideas separately. So I took them and combined them into one book, all in a small town. What small town? My hometown.
Unfortunately, I know where it is.
And the places in this book are actual places I use in my hometown. And I've been in every one of those houses. So I know
And I probably have too.
all of them except for one. It is the house that is being fixed up as I live in it.
Oh yeah.
Now you were in the house 3 houses down the street from it, but you haven't been in that specific house.
Don't surprise me now.
But we've been in like half the houses in that town because of our friends.
I've been in almost every house there.
We really have. I mean, it's
I can't deny it.
The
I
population
won't deny it.
The population of the town is 13,000, so it is pretty easy to do that. So this book started to take over. So instead of focusing on Saint Angels, I focused on this one, and I was writing it off and on for about 3 years because some nights I was getting super busy with work, and I was also writing blogs at the same time. And then eventually work got so crazy, all I could do was focus on writing the blogs because I gave myself a goal to release those every week on Wednesday.
You ain't missed a beat. Much.
No, I did.
Much, I said.
No, I fell off.
Can I let me give you a compliment, bro?
You can try, but I fell off in 2020 at the end of 2023.
I did say much. I wasn't giving you that big of a compliment. But shit,
I was consistent for 3 years.
You'll get back up there again, man.
I will. I was consistent for 3 years.
I mean, look at me. I did a full year nonstop of streaming almost. And then I just dead stopped for 2 months. I mean, fuck, I had a life-threatening surgery.
Oh,
I had no choice.
It's valid, completely valid.
And everybody's like, oh, your numbers. I don't give a fuck about my numbers. If my followers don't understand, then they aren't my followers. I'm sorry. There's the next one. Go on.
Life is more important. So the reason why I fell off is because
I'll come back.
The co-writer that I was writing with, we were creating a universe together.
You didn't fall off.
Yeah, I did. I stopped. Well,
there you go. You took a break. You didn't fall off though, man. You're still relevant to people. Or else you would have sold. How many books have you sold now?
About 100 so far, I think.
Okay, so you didn't fall off.
Yeah. So me and
if I'm wrong, somebody will later on tell me in the comments section, or tell me sometime during this live if I'm wrong. You sold 100 books, and you say you fell off. No, man, motherfuckers who fell off can't sell nothing.
True.
You just took a break, dude.
Yeah,
you took a step back. You fixed yourself, and now you're coming back stronger. I just did the same thing because you inspired me. There's my boy. I don't know if you can see it on the chat room. Mr. VIP Joey T is the head moderator of my Twitch channel, which you are a VIP and an artist and a moderator of, Mr. Inushin. Joey, this is my little brother Inu, who gave me the name I was telling you about, who wrote this book. No. I'm talking about if the Inu can see it. He's also on the StreamYard website thing, mobile. I have the original, though, fucker. Not no remake. I got an original, motherfuckers.
And it's signed.
Can't say nothing bad on this. And it's signed, and I got him to do it in kanji.
I gotta learn how to write Inushin and kanji so I can do it.
But Joey, my head moderator, good friend of mine. Here in a second, he's going to explain it again, what it's about. But let me introduce you all. Inu, this is my good friend of mine over here on Discord. He's good wrestling fan. He's the one, I told you the Snoopy thing.
Yeah, the Snoopy, whatever.
Yeah, that's him. Snoopy, the California Raisin plushie and the Snoopy plushie I was talking about, he's the one that has them.
Fuck yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. I love Snoopy.
That's the guy who has them. And he's a cool pothead friend of mine that I hang out in Discord. But the book is about, I will read my back part of this.
The blurb
This
system,
is-
the blurb system
back-
is the same.
The
but
back parts are probably different, so we're going to find out here in a second. This is what my back part of his book says. It says two godparents at odds with each other, trying to find a compromise with their goddaughter. Two people made friends by accident, trying to escape the traumas of home. A struggling couple starting their new life in a fixer of a home. These three stories and the people connected to them all play out on a tapestry together as their journeys unfold. And then it's called As Life Unfolds by Inishin Morimoto. But this isn't the one that has my name in it. That one's a different story.
that's gonna be a different one. I'm still working on the outline. Now
Yeah.
the blurb on the back of the book is different on mine.
Okay, so in just a second, I'll let you go through that one. He said, "Yep, I got an original Snoopy from a yard sale for $3, a 1960 some Snoopy. Hey, you remember that Scooby Doo I had? Remember, and the Tasmanian Devil? Yeah, the same things are like them. Okay, so now he's gonna read the back part of the new version cover.
Version with the new cover that got updated in 2024.
Hmm.
The blurb is
By the way, I've already smoked some weed, Joey. I got a little bit, like 2 or 3 hits off of a roach that I broke down. So I'm feeling good tonight. And thank you for stopping by.
oh yeah.
Just a second, I'm gonna put a shout out in the chat room for you while you talk about yours.
All right. So the blurb on the new updated cover says 3 intertwined stories reveal the intricate connections between their characters. 2 godparents constantly at odds struggle to find common ground for the sake of their goddaughter. An accidental friendship from between 2 people trying to escape their past traumas, and a struggling couple starts a new life in a fixer-upper home. This cover got me, like the glow has got me going. The glare from the light. As their journeys unfold. Wow, my brain. I'm starting to see it now.
And I'm the one that just took the bong rip.
With the dark blue cover, so it's kind
Oh,
of.
I have to take my medicine while you keep talking, please. I have to take the medicine.
Okay.
I'm late. Fuck.
As their journeys unfold, their lives weave together on a shared tapestry, creating a witch. Oh, wait. This is why I was in speech therapy as well. I couldn't get my R's and W's right. On a rich and compelling narrative. This is how you know I'm a real person, man. I be messing up my own words.
And that's why I keep making fun of you, because I'm your big brother.
That's it.
You fucking dweeb.
I mean, come on. I was
love
in
you.
speech therapy for 4 years in middle school, man.
Please know, everyone who's still watching this, this is all love and fair.
It is true.
All's fair in love and war. And I love this man, and I'd take him to war with me. I have. He's been in my heart every time I went. So we're good. Yeah, don't worry. I trip my own words up too. But yeah, that's my little brother. I love him to death. Yeah.
So that is the first book. And then if you're curious on why there is a water pattern on the front, it is because I have a concept of 5 books that is going to take place in the same universe that intertwine.
I thought you said there was 6.
This one,
Yeah.
this universe has 5. There's other universes I'm creating.
Okay.
So this one has 5, and each cover will reflect that element. So the first one is water, because it is the flow of people's lives being intertwined. That's why there's the ripple effect. Book number 2 has green on the spine for ground and grass. And that is because the second book is called Elude Misery, and it is about people who grew up with trauma in their life, such as neglectful parents, an abusive sibling, an abusive parent, anything that would leave a lasting effect on someone's lives. which is a core piece of not just my life, but a lot of my friends I grew up with. We all shared that same, not same, but similar background of experiencing abuse and everything. And the reason why I picked Ground for this cover is because the characters are learning grounding techniques in order to better their life into having a more fulfilling role. And the blurb for this one is Lucy relocates to a new city, seeking to escape past traumas and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Self-discovery. Ah, there's a word missing. Dang. Journey of self-discovery. Along the
I
way,
want that copy. I want that copy. I want that copy. No, I don't care who. I don't care who says they have it. I want that copy because it's missing a word.
It's missing a word. I just noticed it.
You know me. You know me.
I know you.
I take little weird things like that are things I want.
On a journey of self-discovery. Along the way, Lucy encounters
That's it.
intriguing
My next Twitch
individuals.
payout's going to you for that book right there. That's all I know. I'm saving my pennies up, not for no fucking Elgato card from Walmart. Nope. We're getting the fucked up book, chat. Everybody just tab me. Let me make my pennies. Yo! Whoa! 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 Stop. Don't speak. What the fuck did I just... Whoa. Dollhouse Kira. You're the one I've been looking for. You just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Joey, I will get to your comment in just a second. Dollhouse _ Kira. I think I'm saying that. I have been wondering who has been subscribed to me for the last 2 months that I have not been streaming, and it has been you. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. I have no clue what to say. No clue but this. If anyone in this goddamn chat room deserves this fucking VIP badge, besides the man next to me and one other man, is you, because I didn't know who the fuck it's been for 2 months. There's been no notification, but there's been a 1 at the top of my tab for 2 months.
It's a me.
I know. And it's been killing my ADD and my ADHD and my OCD for 2 fucking months, and now I know who it is, and thank you. And enjoy that VIP badge because you will never fucking lose that. Ever. If this channel ever crashes and comes back as a new channel, guess what? I'm going to hunt your name down and I'm going to give you a VIP badge whether you want it or not. If I make 5 other ones, you're going to get a VIP badge from every single one of them. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on for 2 months and I haven't streamed and there's a fucking subscriber. So enjoy them no ads. Enjoy them awesome fucking emotes I've got down there thanks to my I think it still works.
Maybe.
Kayla Lynn, my artist, yeah, she made most of my emotes. There was another one I deleted it, but thank you.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Christ, my nerves are shot.
Christ on a cracker.
Anyways, Mr. Joey, let me get back up to your comment you made.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, bud, your pinned message has now been replaced with it's a Mia. Because that just reminds me of a Mario. Please carry on. I don't mean to cause... Oh, you're not causing a fuss.
Not the slightest. Not the slightest. That's all I'm using.
I want to take that as you're not causing a fuss at all. I'd like to get the books, but my wallet is always broke.
Mine too.
No. Y'all don't understand. I'm gonna buy extra copies, and there's gonna be a giveaway, Joey, when I get the extra copies I purchased, because I paid for that copy. You can ask him. I actually pay for copies. I don't take gifts from him.
He
Not like that. Not when it comes to Pokemon stuff or a video game, cool, yeah, I'll take that gift. When it comes to something he's actually trying to make a career from,
Yeah.
that shit, nah, I scrounge up the money. I'll sell my shit. I'll sell the Switch to buy a book from him before he gives the damn thing to me. But yes, Dollhouse, you are perfectly fine, ma'am. I think I did that right. I hope so. 2 months at tier 1, and that's 3 months in a row.
3 months in a row. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, dude. I don't think there's only one other person. You got a long ways to go to beat Miss Seekers. She did a year straight.
Wow.
But Dollhouse, 2 months. I didn't stream for 2 months. I was unable to stream. I couldn't. I had my surgery, and for 2 months, she was subscribed for no content. Not a goddamn thing was done on this channel, and she still subscribed. That's why I put out the tweet. I love my small number followers because I'll remember that goddamn name. I'm going to find you're on Twitter, aren't you? I think you're on Twitter. Wait a minute. I think you're a high tide. I think she's a high tide gamer. I think she's a high tide gamer. I'm on a mission. Inu, continue talking, please, to Joey about your book. He'd like to know exactly what your first book is about, sir.
We'll go back to the first
I'm
one.
on a hunt. Says got support.
Am I going back to the first one? Because I was on the second one.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're on the second one. Go back to where you were.
Oh, nice. That's I saw that she sell hats. So I'm going to start over on the blurb on the second one. That Lucy relocates to a new city, seeking to escape past traumas and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Along the way, Lucy encounters intriguing individuals, each burdened by their own dark histories and yearning for a fresh start. Can they find solace and peace through friendship, or will the shadows of their past ultimately engulf them? That is the blurb for the second story, and the concept that I got for this book is my own dark trauma, as well as a lot of my friends from high school. The abuse that they dealt with when they were growing up, and I wanted to write this story to encourage my readers to find an outlet of their own to overcome any abuse or trauma that they experienced whenever they didn't have anything to go by. Because when I was a teenager, I used to cut myself. My sister did the same thing, and a lot of my friends, we also found alcohol. That was a shared piece. You doing something shiesty? Shiesty.
That's for me. That's probably a comment towards me.
I'm like, not me.
It's probably because of the face I was just making. I'm high. Don't pay attention to me, guys. Just listen to Inu.
So, because my friends and I, we fell into alcohol. Some of us fell into cutting. Some of us became very abusive towards other people and violent. That
assholes.
Yeah.
Still.
Some of them are. Some of them I haven't talked to since
defense mechanism. I can't help it.
It is a defense mechanism. It's natural. So
shenaniganizers.
Shenanigans. I love shenanigans. That's a fun word.
Yes.
Shenanigans is probably one of my favorite words out there in the world. I have many, but that's probably one of my favorites.
I have the shirts ready for March.
Shenanigans, because I think one of my I do have an Irish shirt that says let's.
I have them ready for March, little brother.
I got one too.
But guess what? They don't fit me, so I'm gonna give them to my nephew, Jay Jr. I'm giving them to Junior.
Fuck yeah. So
I'm giving them to 07's Junior. So they're his size because he's scrawny like you used to be. Keyword used to be fat boy now.
I ain't fat anymore.
Yeah, you get fat.
I'm average. So I wrote Elude Misery to help encourage people to find healthy coping mechanisms to work towards a better and happier life that they can enjoy. For my healing and my therapy, we found martial arts, and that's where I found my writing. Everyone else can find their own. And I wanted, like, some people might be music, some could express through drawing, some could get into dancing, some could get into anything possible. Whatever you might be intrigued to start trying, just go for it. And that was the purpose of writing Elude Misery. And I wrote that while I was in a very stressful relationship. My last one, where I became the sole provider on a pretty much a minimum wage job. Living in Chicago, not easy to do. And towards the end, I found out that my ex was talking to this other guy. So when the lease was up, I was like, I'm out, bye. And now I'm in my studio.
Wait. I got the best 2 words I ever taught anybody that I learned way before the movie came out. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Because I dated her in 1991.
But the easiest thing, though, this is something I learned from my dad, is that it's easier for you to move out than try to kick someone else out.
And your daddy taught me that same lesson, buddy.
So much easier. So instead of
Dude, Pops taught everyone so much without even trying to, man.
So instead of trying to kick her out of the apartment, I was like, you know what? You can keep it. I'm moving out. And it did.
Unless I bought that bitch, then we got a different story.
And it was a challenging few months because I stayed with one friend for a weekend. That's in my martial arts.
I remember.
And they don't know. You know.
I know. I was just saying, I remember this shit, man. It was really tough for him.
After that 1 week, I went on my vacation to Colombia.
And then things changed.
It was a very beautiful, enlightening trip. Loved it. Came back. Another friend of mine in martial arts, she just went back to Japan because a moment in her life, she wanted to get away from the city. I won't put her on anything what she went through. So then she let me stay in her apartment while she was in Japan.
Ooh, my grinders are in the way.
I was there for a couple months, then she came back, so then I stayed in her art studio for 2 weeks. No kitchen, no showers. So luckily I was working at a gym at the time, so I would drive up, take my shower first thing in the morning, and then work. And then after starting March 1st, I got my studio. I was like, all right, cool. In the midst of all of that I was writing my 3rd book, which I published last month. And it is called One More Race. And the cover road is an actual road outside of
my favorite.
It is a railroad that exists outside of our hometown that he and I have been on numerous times.
Crap. I'll be right back.
If you ever want to look it up on the map, it is called Ladder Avenue. And it is my first attempt at writing a romance novel. The blurb for this one is, in a small Missouri town where rumors travel faster than cars, Kai and Sage learn that love can be both a risk and a refuge. With a father in prison and an absentee mother, Kai finds his freedom in the roar of the engines and the rush of the races. Sage finds her calm in the kitchen, dreaming of starting her own business. When their paths collide, friendship turns into something deeper, something worth fighting for, except there's an obstacle: Azalea, Kai's ex-girlfriend, spreading lies and causing drama. Now, a very huge chunk of this story covers my teenage years. And it does transpire a little bit from my abusive ex from when I was in high school. And the love interest in the story is one of my friends and also happens to be one of my ex-girlfriends. So my goal was to have this book published on her birthday, which was December 21st, and I did succeed in it, but I wasn't able to give her the copy yet. Because when I was down visiting, her and her boyfriend at the time got into a fight and broke up. Now, I don't know if they're still broken up or if they got back together. She and I haven't talked since then, but I'm giving her a face. But the next time I'm back in my hometown, I'm gonna give her a copy of it because it's my birthday gift to her.
Could be what, like 6-7 years from now? Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm gonna try to be down in. I'm gonna try to come down in June. We'll see if I'm lucky enough. But we'll try.
Oh yeah, after I end tonight, like I said, I'm not ending until like 10:30, 11. It's like 8:57 right now for me. But
same here.
I'm
in Chicago.
I need to give you information after the stream.
Me or them?
Huh?
Me or them?
No, you.
Okay, just making sure I know who you're talking to, because you never know.
Off-air information, Dodo Brain.
Okay, so I wrote the romance novel and I released it last month. That was a 2-year journey because I actually started writing this book when I had a hernia. I live a pretty interesting life.
Ain't kidding on that.
So back in summer of 2024, late summer, like August, I started to work out at the gym that I worked at. I don't work anymore. So I was working out. But I was also during the strenuous time of my relationship with my ex. So instead of being, a normal person when you start working out, like 30 minutes, maybe an hour, a few times a week. Now, I didn't want to go home, so I went straight into 5 days a week, 3 hours of working out. Go home, eat real quick, and then leave to go to martial arts to train some more.
Dumbass.
And then I would get home at like 10:30, do my Duolingo for Spanish, and then
still does all this.
I still do Spanish. I Duolingo, but now it's Irish. I'm trying to learn Irish. But I still do my martial arts, but I don't work out. In September, I discovered that I got a hernia. So that I wasn't allowed to train anymore, and that drove me nuts.
Drove or still drives you nuts?
Well, it doesn't anymore because I can train now. Once I was cleared from the hernia, I can train. Like the very day that I was cleared to go back to normal weightlifting, I picked up a treadmill. I was like, I'm free. I was excited. I was excited, man. So, but then, like 2 or 3 days later, after I was free from the hernia, my ex got hit by a car. Now, I will also say, supposedly, because I didn't witness it and I never saw any of the doctor's reports, only heard comments and taken her to the hospital, but I wasn't in the room with her. Because at the same time, I had a friend from Kansas City visiting me, so I was hanging out with her while she was visiting, so I wanted to make her time fun. And then in April was when I found out that my ex was talking to another guy.
Book I'm going to try to write is going to be about surviving in a zombie apocalypse, is what Joey just said.
Joey, you should do that. I'm being serious. You should write a book. It's fun. Because you get to have freedom with it.
I'd do it.
So
my brain don't function like that.
Now, it is the one of, like, these are the first 3 of, like, 30 different books I'm writing. I'm not writing them all simultaneously, but I have them now. When I get stuck, I will outline another one. Now, I didn't forget that you did mention that your wallet is always broke. Mine too. Not making fun.
We all live off broke wallet around here.
Yes, we
I'm
do.
gonna be a mix of Shaun of the Dead mixed with The Walking Dead. Oh, dude, I definitely want to read that. I'd like to see a comic of that, actually.
I second that one. Like, I fucking love Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, I was a fan of that.
So, something that you could check out to get an idea of what my writing is like. I have a free online series that I've been writing since May 31st. And I will be writing it for the next 6.5 years.
Exclamation point, brother. Get you everything.
Because it is
You piece of shit game.
good. But don't focus on the comedic. Have a mixture. Get them laughing, but also get them crying. That's the fun part. You
Oh,
wanna,
yeah, dude.
you
I'm
wanna-
all
you
about
wanna
if
write those
something can
moments-
get me to cry, dude. I'm all about getting the fucking. Why the fuck did I just cry, dude? I'm fucking. What's next?
You want to write those moments where the reader is like squeezing the pages and they're just like, what is going on? That's a highlight. Or something is going on smooth and all of a sudden you hit them with something traumatic and they just want to throw the book. That's also fucking good.
I'm guilty of throwing his book.
Because I have a friend up here in Chicago, and he also does Japanese swordsmanship with me. He's a writer, and I'm currently beta reading his upcoming book series called Devil War Chronicle. Such a beautiful story. I love it. I'm ready for him. I'm like, come on, write the next one. The first book alone, not formatted to 6x9, is 1,226 pages.
God damn.
Yes. It is amazing.
That
And
sounds like
that's
something I need to play with.
that is the first time I've ever read a book that went past 1,000 pages, and I love it. So for my online series, it is currently from one point of view. The main character's name is Inushin, because this character crosses into the 9 realms of my multiverse.
Why does that not surprise me none?
Because through this character's eyes, I'm learning the 9 realms myself. So for this story, I haven't outlined the whole thing like I did with the first 3 books.
Oh, hold on a second. I'm off for pre-bed meds routine. Glad I could stop in and say hi on the tweeter. Oh, I gotta go over to tweeter.
Twitter, gotta get those tweets.
I'm really not really obsessed about my numbers over there, but I put out some funny ass shit, man. Oh,
Man,
else, you know.
I'm never on Twitter.
I did.
Anymore.
I tagged her on Twitter. Or I tagged them on Twitter. I tagged them.
See, I'm never on Twitter. If I am, I'm stealing like anime photos I like.
I love Twitter. Oh, you have a good night, dollhouse. Night, little raccoon.
Night, dollhouse. Enjoy.
Hey, hold on. How you gonna be a raccoon and you going to bed at 9 o'clock at night? I'm just saying, you got rabies or something, girl? Come on, you sick or something? Are you a sick raccoon tonight? I'm just playing. Wait, is that a raccoon or a panda? No, it's a raccoon. I'm right. That's a raccoon. I ain't blind.
It's a trash
That's
panda.
stone. It's a trash. Why is it the first thing I looked up on Twitter to find for Dollhouse Kira was Trash Panda? And instead I found Trash Panda, not the Trash Panda I was looking for, like somebody I haven't talked to for a while. I was like, no, that's not who that is. And I typed in Dollhouse. And I was like, wait, we're following each other. Tag, all capital letters, blasted her out on Twitter, called her out like, yeah, that's what I call a real friend.
A chronically ill trash panda.
Aww, not fair. You have a good night, though.
You have a good night. Dollhouse.
I'm gonna go find me a freaking random shiny Pokemon, hopefully, and then I'm gonna call it Dollhouse.
You should.
The first random shiny Pokemon I find, I'm gonna call Dollhouse. And fuck that. I wanna go up, not investigate. I wanna investigate these crap game.
Since you're thinking about having
I'm also gonna have several friends in my local. So, oh yeah, dude. Hey, Like I tell everybody, dude, even in your book, you can do it that way, man. Or in a movie, if anybody ever does like a cartoon or something, use my character. Just play me or if I die, have my character write in his will officially. Everyone at my funeral has to officially have the next day off from work.
Yeah.
Make that the comedic joke. If you want a comedic joke in any of your shit, use that as my character dying. Just make sure there's smoke coming out of my coffin and it's the smell of good weed, not some bunk ass gunk.
Because when I first started the outline for Saint Angels,
I can't believe Dollhouse is dead. 2 months.
Me?
Sorry.
Coach Hill, and our friend Fluffy,
Oh God, fat ass.
our friend Fluffy, were the three main characters running the gang in the game in the book, and the name of the gang had taken 7 different directions. I believe the very first name. Okay, what was the first name? It was in Japanese. Give me one moment. We're going to translate it back. Well, actually, no. Technically, the very first name of it was when Kotu and I were moron teenagers. And
Really just call me a moron.
yes, I did, because I said we were moron teenagers.
Damn, man. I wasn't that dumb.
Do you remember the name of our games when we were teenagers?
The Dynasty.
What was the first part?
Juggalo.
Yes. Juggalo Dynasty.
It wasn't that bad. Could have had it worse. Could have called us the Vagina Takers. Ooh, that would have been cool. See?
That would have only been you, though.
Exactly. All the rest of y'all were virgins.
So so I couldn't technically steal the name Juggalo because it's ICP and they're Greek. So instead of using the term Juggalo, I use the term psychotic. So then the game name would have been Psychotiku Dynastitu, which is psychotic dynasty in Japanese. Originally.
See, he put thought into this stuff, guys. Yeah, look at Joey. Joey's got the right idea. See, Joey got that thinking emoji down.
So
that brother put thought in his shit.
That was going to be the original name of the game, and it was that way for a while. But then, as I was outlining this story this last year, the game name has changed to the Enigmatic Dynasty, because the 3 leaders will be wearing masks whenever they do their criminal activity, so nobody can figure out who they are. To keep that Enigma persona.
Interesting.
The Enigma persona also stems from mine and Kochu's wrestling days.
You're a fan of your obsession of Jeff Hardy?
Precisely. My favorite wrestler has always been Jeff Hardy.
Oh, wait, not an obsession. His what do you call it? Psycho obsession?
Not
more like it.
I still out of wrestling years ago, okay? But at the time, it was pretty bad. It was really bad. I wore the soda belts like him. I had a bandana in my back pocket like his towel. I tried to get pants like his. I wore his necklace. I had his shirt. Yeah, my poses were always Jeff Hardy's hand signs. Again, stupid teenage me. Undertaker is my second favorite, and I do love Sting. So I'm with you on that. Undertaker's badass. So I try to find little things like that to put in the story to make them uniquely mine. So the name of the gang is Enigmatic Dynasty because they wear the mask to conceal their identity to maintain their Enigma persona. And then originally, I created my own city for it based off of the Saints Row games. Just around the time I got the idea and everything, so it's my favorite color is purple. Just things like this, all this information I've been backing up for years. And then instead of directly stealing from Saints Row stories, I took the first book in San Diego. Now the first book takes place in Chicago because now I've been all over the city, I know it. Good. I think I started like 94. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But I really got into it in like 2000. And then when Jeff Hardy went against CM Punk for the championship belt, and if Jeff Hardy lost, he was kicked out of WWE. That's when I stopped watching wrestling. Legit. I was so mad that Jeff Hardy left. I stopped watching.
I remember.
I was so
That
mad.
shit pissed a lot of us off.
Oh, I was so pissed. And then I actually went to go watch TNA instead because I was like, "Fuck you, WWE." And then I watched in TNA for a while. Yeah, you do. I couldn't tell you what year there was. I just knew I was in high school. Damn. But then it also worked out perfectly because then I moved to in 2012. I just didn't have time to watch wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
So Kotu's character in the story is named Kotu Akita, which is how he got his name.
There we go.
My character is Seiji Nikamura. Because for some reason, I can't say for some reason. At that point in my life, I was only into Japanese culture. Because I grew up in a small redneck town, I decided that I found the only culture I started to learn anything about was Japanese because, it's new. I'm gonna learn what I can. And then I held on to that, just Japanese for a while. And then, like the first book, I think half the characters' names are Japanese.
Yeah, I think it was. You did a lot. You've changed a lot compared to the first.
Yeah. As I started to expand my culture observation out more, I tried to do a variety of character names of different origin backgrounds: German, Hinduism, Scottish, Irish, French, Norse, everywhere. Because I like to be.
Yeah, 2009. Joey said 2009. That's my Joey. He got the wrestling knowledge.
I saw that and I was like,
Hold on, let me backtrack. He's been watching wrestling since
87?
Undertaker is his favorite, along with Sting, and then 86, 87, and then yeah. I was waiting for Joey. I didn't see the first one come through 2009.
Oh yeah, he. I was like, yeah, he got that down. That's why I was like, I knew it was somewhere around there because I was getting ready to get out of high school.
Yep, I was playing around. I was being all I could be.
Yeah. So I was still just like fresh. I think I was like 20. I think I was 23. I was coming up with St. Angels. 22, 23 around there. So I was in college. And the actual very, very first scene I drafted out for this story was technically a sword battle between a character named Murasaki Ryu, which means purple dragon, and Koji Ryu, which means fire dragon. And both of these characters.
I just got knocked out in a Pokemon game for the first time.
Damn.
I feel like Legends Arceus for the first time. I only got knocked out once in that game. I learned my lesson. I just encountered an alpha Slowbro. I learned my lesson, chat. Clearly.
So
that hurt.
in the battle scene that I wrote for my just a college assignment, it was Murasaki Ryu against Koji Ryu, and both of them, Koji Ryu could manipulate fire, and Murasaki Ryu could manipulate poison. And that's what the fight was. It's like a duel between two friends. And then I started to expand on that a little bit to where the main character, Murasaki Ryu, owned a nightclub. And
Okay.
then Koji Ryu became Coach Ryu. I think this is information that even Coach doesn't know yet.
I'm
But
learning every day something new about myself. I just know the backstory that I have on the Google Doc. It scares me.
yes,
On how accurate it is.
I pay attention. Scarily. So Koji Ryu became Kotsu. And they can still use fire, I can still use poison. And I had to give those characters a background, or a backstory, backlog. And that's why I made them both pro-gang leaders with a mutual friend of theirs. And the original, very first draft of the book that I wrote, which is still on my Google Docs, is more starting off with the gang, with the nightclub life and owning, and then flashbacks to the gang life.
I remember them.
He has not told me that story, but I wrote it out, and then the characters still have their powers. And
Unfortunately.
in the first draft, the characters had the powers. And I went to go visit Scotland for 3 weeks. Came back, and I tried to get it published with a vanity publishing house down in Aurora, Missouri. I actually drove down there and met with the owners of the vanity publishing house. And she told me it was going to cost me $1,000 to get it published. Luckily, I was broke, or still broke, but I could not afford $1,000 to get it published. I went back up. I went back home. And as I was looking at the story, I came to the realization on my own accord that the magical powers did not fit the theme of the story. And that's when I decided I was going to take the powers out and rewrite it without the powers and maybe tweak some things here and there. But as I was trying to do that rewrite, that's where my first published book came to mind, as I've been told. So I put St. Angels on the back burner for a while. And then I just pulled it off of the back burner, I think last November, December. Somewhere around there. And that's when I recreated my St. Angels Google Docs, which is just the information for the trilogy. Which has the back information on my character, his character, and all the characters in the story. I believe that document.
Hold on a second. Did you tell Imushin the story about being an asshole with the Pokemon game? No. I will when he's done. Whenever he's done with this story on this one, I will go ahead and update him on that story. How much of a fucking asshole move that was. By the way, that asshole move I did, Joey.
Yeah.
Was against him on his Pokemon game.
Nice.
So, I'll tell you the story after you finish. Let me know whenever you're done, and I'll tell you the story.
I'm just about done. So,
take your time, brother. This is your show.
I know. So as my friend was beta reading One More Race for the last time, I was beta reading his book, and I was outlining the information for the new St. Angels trilogy story. And since it was during November, which is National Novel Writing Month, where the goal is to write at least 50,000 words within the month of November, just the information document alone for the St. Angels trilogy is 26,204 words. That's just the information of the story between the characters and the gangs. When I write the book, it's going to probably hit at least 70K because there's a lot going on. And okay, done with that story piece. Now, before you go on with the asshole thing in the Pokemon, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Hey, go ahead, mute yourself and turn your camera off or whatever you want to do. I don't care. For anyone in the chat, the story Joey's talking about involves a Pokemon game and being a dick. I don't remember your story, Joey, so I'm going to tell my story. But it's along the same lines of doing the same thing. That's the part I don't remember is exactly what you did. But after I tell mine, then you type in what you did on yours. Because this is hilarious. But I'm going to see if he remembers what I did on his, I think it was Leaf Green or Crystal. I did it to him on it. Oh, man, this is going to be hilarious. Around the world, around the world, around the world. When he disconnects after he's done with his time on the podcast part, the headset's going to come off. I'm getting a fucking headache. Man, I'm almost at level 50, level 30. I hit level 50. Apparently, if I hit level 50, she gives me the shiny charm. I don't have to complete the Pokédex for the shiny charm in this game. I love that. Hey, gimme. World around the world, around the world, around the world. Iron Tail. Feed my Frogadier. All those candies. I need back.
Yep.
So, hey, you remember on one of them Pokemon games from back in the day where I took all your badass Pokemon and swapped them with shitty Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pissed off for you back then.
I was pretty annoyed. That works hard for fucking Pokemon, man. That's what now into that shit.
Yeah. It was all your level 100s, and I gave you all like level fucking 5s and 13s and shit. But the same Pokemons, basically. Just their first Evos. Oh, God. You had to start all over. You had one of two choices. Restart your game or train them up.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, Mr. VIP Joey T basically did the same thing to a friend of his, I think. So here it is. What he did was when he was playing Leaf Green, asked friend who played Fire Red, traded all his level 100s for level 1 shitty Pokemon. Took all his rare candies.
Damn.
Yeah, he attached the rare candies. I didn't do that part. That's the asshole part. He took the rare candies and left him the 5 or 6 rare candies he had.
That's a major dick move.
That's why I say he won the Asshole of the Year award that year. Asshole Friend of the Year, Mr. Joey VIP.
I remember back when
because I didn't take the rare candies. I wasn't that cruel. I just took your level 100s because I'm at the first gym. I'm just gonna wipe out the entire thing. But guess what? I fucked up. They never listened to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, the Elite Four was easy to beat, though.
Now, I remember back when we used to play this game.
Luckily, my friend didn't stay upset with me. He didn't either. I gave them back to him because they couldn't use them. I beat the Elite Four, though.
Now, I remember back when we used to play a game called DPPCRPG.net.
I'm still banned for life.
I still got my profile.
My original's banned for life because I traded myself the gold Riolu for your birthday.
I can still log into my account too. They're very, very, very original.
Oh man, I remember those. Dude, I wish they would bring. Oh, there's a glitch in Leaf Green or Fire Red. One of the fucking old school games where you can glitch Armored Mewtwo
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a glitch. It's an Easter egg where you can have armored Mewtwo, but then it's locked into the game.
Yeah. So, my strongest Pokemon on TPPC is my level 1,225 Lugia.
PPCRPG.net.
Yep.
You know what? Let's see if I can actually log in.
I have a level.
TPPCPG.net.
I
Hey,
have
go
a
to your
level.
friends list and tell me what my name is. Oh, never mind. Oh, shit. Account banned.
Yeah.
Banned by trainer number 2937009.
Hold on. I don't know how you search for people.
But my strongest, let's see what my strongest Pokemon is.
What was the number?
The account that banned me?
Yeah.
2937009. Let's see, my strongest Pokemon.
The account that. Shit, they're actually online right now.
Ooh, I got dark. Oh, that's what I got banned for. Golden Machop. I was doing the glitch, the trade my alternate account for a Golden Machop birthday thing.
What's
I did
weird?
it too soon.
I was
It's a
gonna say,
mod. He's a mod.
What's weird is because the account is toxicity.
Yeah, it's toxicity. He's the main guy.
Because because his team is a golden Aerodactyl, golden Feebas, shiny Feebas, Suicune.
I know who he is. He's the
Feebas.
creator.
He's the creator?
Not the creator, but he's the head creator mod.
Weird.
He has multiple accounts, so that's the account that caught me doing it. I'm not mad.
Oh, for sure. Shrimpy, I forgot about that. Trainer number 1, Shrimpy.
Yeah, Shrimpy's the main guy.
Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, my alt account's banned too.
Wild, because both of my accounts are still there. Both of Zach's accounts are there too.
Hold on, I got a third one. Oh,
Nope, all three of it.
it got deleted. It got deleted. My third one's been deleted for being inactive too long. Damn, man. That brought back memories right there. Seeing Dark Vulpix, Golden Machop, Golden Heracross.
Mm-hmm.
I see my Golden Mewtwo and my Dark Mewtwo. And my shiny Mew and my shiny Ho-Oh. Oh my god, those are fucking memories of hours and hours of click, 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 click.
Now, many years ago, Tofu here had a dark Tyranitar. A mutual friend of ours
Keyword chat I had.
had a dark Tyranitar because a mutual friend of ours and I got into his account and took it.
Ex friend of mine.
I haven't talked to that friend since then, but
Ex friend of mine. Because of that. You want to talk about who won asshole of the entire generation, Joey?
we have no idea where that Tyranitar went.
This son of a bitch. And I use it very lightly. Watched me go through the buy-sell area for 6 weeks looking for a level 1 Dark Larvitar when they released it on tppcrpg.net. The notification went live. I went into the computer and I got lost for hours and hours and hours because somebody eventually is going to get stupid and sell one. just to see if someone's dumb enough to buy it. Bitch, I had almost infinite money.
Yep.
Bought it. Leveled it up. Low and slow. Not the Blissey farm. I did it the hard way.
Mine was a
I
blizzard.
evolved it. A Tyranitar did not evolve regular levels like the Pokemon games.
Nope.
Those evolve at high levels. That Tyranitar was at level 2000 plus.
I have a shiny Pupitar at level 176, and he's still not changed.
This son of a bitch logs into my account on a common computer we all use. Trades it to himself with double tabs. For a level 1 Magikarp.
Yeah.
Not even a shiny. Not even a dark. Not even a golden.
Nope.
Just a level 1 Magikarp.
Yep.
I log in the next morning and see that as my number 1 starter. And I'm like, the fuck? I didn't even register my Tyranitar in the Pokédex because you have to manually register it. I was so fucking pissed. And when he told me he did it, I punched him square in the face one time. Walked away. Haven't talked to him since. Asshole of the Generation Award. And I've done some dick moves.
Yeah.
I fucked homeboys' girls after they were broke up. That's a dick move in my opinion. But that's like kicking my own kid in the nuts. That's what it felt like back then. And I said it too to myself. I said, man, I felt like he just kicked my kid in the nuts in the future. That took months of grinding that motherfucking fat ass Tyranitar up. But the fact that is, I got a dark Tyranitar just like the fucking anime.
Yeah.
And I got a card. Had a card.
That was like 11.
Oof. Fuck, that was forever ago.
Like 22 years ago, man. Like I said, we've been around together for a long time.
Well, we've been around each other for a long time, dude. I've been around this worth a long time now. So is Mr. Joey VIP. We all been around here for a while.
Yeah.
Time for me to get into this video game. What you stretching for, young man? Oh my God. 2 trailer park girls go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside.
I haven't left my apartment all day, and I'm leaving tomorrow because martial arts got canceled.
Yeah.
Take the weather.
Okay, we can barely get the back door open now.
Most people don't want to go out because it's cold. Now I'm like, eh.
Cold part don't bother me none. I mean, the cold part kind of does. Feels good. But it's the ice that's bothering me that's underneath all this snow. That's why we haven't gone anywhere.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it snowed earlier, but it didn't snow enough to really bother me any.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about partially being a dick on Monday.
Do what?
I'm thinking about being a dick on Monday.
Why?
I have a bunch of, so I worked at the gym for 3.5 years. I made a lot of friends there.
Yeah.
And they have a Black Card membership. And I'm like, hey, y'all want to bring me as a guest?
You're an asshole. I've taught you well.
So Henry got fired on Wednesday. Because I was supposedly gossiping about my coworkers.
Dude, I could barely get you to tell me how your day was. How the fuck you gossiping about your coworkers?
Exactly. And apparently I was supposedly talking bad about the company.
Again, I could barely get you to tell me how your day was. How the fuck are you gossiping or talking bad about the company?
right? So,
Well, I mean, look where you live, bro. Sound like a bunch of entitled fucking prick ass people.
well, the fact that my boss, old boss,
Catching yourself, aren't you?
is a 23-year-old kid.
Wait. Your old boss was 23.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I couldn't have. No. I'd have quit.
Well, see, I could just quit.
I'd have lived on the street first. No, ain't no kid telling me what the fuck I can do.
Well, he never did tell me what to do because he knew he couldn't. Because I was better than him at my job, as well as all my coworkers.
That's fucking insane, dude.
And I would tell him, well, I wouldn't tell him because he would never come to me. He would complain to my coworker about us not doing our jobs.
Yeah. Subliminal messaging.
So then he would try to say that to me, and I would look at her and say, well, once you catch it to my level, then he comes back to me.
Narcissism 101. You piece of shit.
So he never did.
Oh. Ooh, I might not make it to 10:30 chat. We might be ending after we're done here. Ooh. I just got a big yawn for my medicine.
So that went on for a few months, and then he and her would just stay at the front desk and talk to each other. Occasionally greet the members when they came in. I was the one that was always around the gym talking to people and making sure they're doing well and everything.
Yeah.
It was the type of thing. So eventually, I guess he was trying like he's been trying to get rid of me since he tried to.
Dude, he is starting to sound like a bitch.
Well, back when he started in December 2024, and it was my boss at the time. She was choosing between me, him, and another coworker to become the assistant manager.
Unfortunately, she chose wrong.
Well, she didn't have a choice at that point because she decided that she wanted to play games between us three.
Oh, I hate bosses like that.
Yep.
I had one like that. Wanted to play games between me and my trainer. He learned the hard way. It didn't work.
She wanted to play games because I was doing everything that she wanted me to do, but it wasn't exactly the way that she wanted it.
Yeah.
So she would complain to my female coworker, but not to me, to say, "Hey, I would prefer you do it this way." She would never say that. So I could never make the adjustment.
Yeah, go figure.
So eventually, she decided to say that she wasn't going to move forward with me. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Whatever. Bye, Felicia.
And then the other person, like the other two people, was Jaden, and then there was Sheila. He was doing the same shit to Sheila to the point where Sheila was getting like overwhelmed at work, and then she would want to be on the floor away from the boss whenever she came in. And she is not much of a touchy person. She's from the Philippines. She's like, no. But she was getting so worked up because of this that she actually asked me for a hug.
Wow.
And instead of staying, she left at the end of April to go visit her family back in the Philippines in May. So she chose to back out of the opportunity.
Huh.
So then my boss had no choice but to pick the guy.
Well,
And then later that week, it was a shift of just me and him working together. He didn't talk at all the entirety of the shift until the end. Then he decided he wanted to try and claim I didn't clean my section.
Oh, one of those little bitches.
And he threatened to pull up cameras to prove it, and threatened to give me a write-up.
I told him where he could suck one.
I called his bluff, told him to go ahead and pull up the cameras. He didn't do so, and he didn't give me a write-up either.
Figures.
And then as soon as I clocked out from work, I sent a text to my main boss and said, "Hey, don't have us work together again. If you want to get rid of me, let me know." And then I think 16 minutes, that boss called me while I was doing some grocery shopping. You want to know what happened and everything? I was like, "Well, this, and this, and this." When I get home, I'm going to type up a document for you so you can read the whole shit in detail.
Yep.
And then going
That's what I
forward,
always do.
so then going forward from May to when we got promoted in the middle of August, we didn't say a single word to each other. And then I was worried that when he got promoted, I was going to get fired because I felt that he still had those like negativity towards me because he couldn't pull a fast one over me.
Yeah. Fuck it.
So,
You ain't there no more, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. So then I got the regional manager involved, which was their boss. And then when Jaden got promoted, the regional manager came in, so we have a three-way conversation in person to smooth things out.
Cool.
I thought everything was smooth.
Yeah. Seems like it always happens. Everybody thinks things are smooth, and
Yeah,
somebody's
but
being a bitch.
clearly they weren't. So I
I don't know what the hell's wrong with most boys these days. There's hardly ever a fucking man nowadays. See, if that was your boss right then and there and that situation came up, I'd look at you like this, being like, look, dude, we're good, right?
Yeah.
I'd look straight at you. I'd look you straight in your face and be like, look, dude, we had an issue. We're good, right? You brought the big boss in. We good? We good? We're good. All right, cool. You go do whatever the fuck you need to do. I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I need to do. We'll say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Go fuck off now.
For sure. And that's...
But most boys won't do that.
And that's what I thought was the case.
That's because you're a man. You were raised to be a man.
What the fuck? This thing just killed me in one hit.
What are you over there playing? What are you gaming on over there, sir?
TVZ.
Oh. Yes, chat. He does play video games once in a rarity blue moon now.
Very rare. Jesus, what the fuck is that thing?
By the way, if you're not using your Switch, I want it so I can do a Duelio type thing.
I get it. I'm using it still.
Or if you ever upgrade, I want your old one.
So I thought things were cool enough because, Headbox was there, but I guess he was just like hitting the entire time. Here's the funny thing. 23, he's a kid. He was also in the Marines. He got stationed over in Japan and in Kuwait. So.
Yeah, I understand. Still, I don't give you a right.
No.
Got plenty of people online and plenty of people in my life. You know this. Don't give nobody a right. I don't get the excuse, do I? No.
But that's why I'm like, and a lot of members could also tell that he's full like ego and everything. And that's probably what bothered him is the fact that I don't have an ego and I would still just treat people like normal and be super friendly.
Yeah. I mean, you're passive, but at the same time, that switch can be flipped at any time with you. Your switch ain't flipped 24/7 like some of the rest of us do.
No, because I just never felt the need to.
You never had to defend yourself.
Never really cared to.
Not like the rest of us.
No.
We did it for you because nobody really fucked with you, really. So you never really needed it. But we were still there for you in case you did. So.
Yeah, I prefer.
You always had somebody there for you.
I always prefer to be.
But then you said fuck it one day and just went off on your own, and we never stopped you. Little brother wants to go. Little brother, fuck that. Everybody's like, why ain't you stop? He's gonna do something. So, little brother wants to go. Let little brother go.
Little brother learns.
Mama calls me, says little brother wants to shit. Little brother wants to low. Little brother go. So I ain't gonna stop my little brother from going and doing something. I mean, if I know the results of it, he already knows the results. Then he knows what to do, what not to do.
Yep.
Hey, you're on your computer. Google CANARI
CANARI
space OF
OF.
space all capital letters now.
Okay.
DYN
DYN
4 the number 4
4
MO.
NO.
And look at that character.
Canary by Dynamo.
Yeah, Canary of Dynamo.
That blue and yellow hair.
Yeah. That's a new character in Pokemon Legends ZA.
I like
Now,
it.
there's another character in Pokemon Scarlet that's exactly like that. I like they're making fucking vibrant characters like this. But it's the fact that she's like a kickboxer, bro, and
Yeah.
a streamer at the same time. So, what do you got planned up coming next? Is there anything new coming out on the website, like shirts, plushies, some merchandise or something?
I'm still
Any
working
ideas
on
on that?
I'm still working on my merch store. I'm trying to draw up my own website logos because I've asked people to help me out and I've gotten nowhere. So and I'm broke now. So I'm gonna draw up my own tree of life image for the website's homepage,
Oh yeah.
and then for the individual rooms, they're gonna have their own separate logos too. And then I'm gonna make T-shirts and hats, bookmarks, and etc. With those individual logos for people to buy as well.
Hmm.
And then most likely with some of them, there's gonna be some inspirational quote that's gonna go with it, especially if I do one with the semicolon butterfly. Those gonna be
Interesting.
more inspirational, uh, keeping people from giving up in life. Because I don't want that to happen.
Hmm.
And then
I just beat the shit out of a Mega Electros.
Electro.
Another new Mega.
And then for the what is it? Stargazing Lily. That's from my realm named Storic. And that all the stories in that universe has the main character pursuing a specific goal in his life. And actually, each of those stories is something that I wanted to be when I was younger. Where I get to fulfill some kind of fantasy dream that I wanted when I was a kid. Like becoming a mechanic and street racing like my dad. That's one more race. The Saint Angel trilogy. That is me owning my own nightclub. When I moved to Springfield, I wanted to own my own nightclub, but then after working at Walmart, I realized I did not like working evenings.
I love it.
So I threw that out the window. I was like, nah, I'm good. So that just turned into a story. Pursuit of Passion, that is a story where if I chose to pursue the dream of becoming an actor. And then Global Wrestling Empire is if I chose about to become a WWE superstar.
It's
But
not the time, Bubba.
I am a twig, and that's not gonna work out.
Yeah. I used to throw him around like a rag doll back in the day. Trust me, he used to not be a twig. He used to be a pudgy little boy.
I did.
But he took care of himself. He did good
Mhm.
for himself. And I appreciate you talking about yourself tonight, brother. That's why this episode was all about you.
Oh, yeah.
But again, if you want to find out about him, all you gotta do is type in the chat, ! brother. He will always have a command in my chat.
And you will find.
Unfortunately, my meds are kicking in faster than I thought because I ate breakfast burritos for dinner.
Oh yeah. And you'll find a lot of information on my website.
Yeah, it's that link tree right there.
Yeah, that link tree. You go to the actual website named Keelitis.com. That is the name of my multiverse.
One more time.
Keelitis.
Yes, because I cannot pronounce that word for shit.
That's okay. It's actually.
I've tried. I got it. I've said it right a few times. Don't get me wrong, but right now I would butcher it, chat.
If you take out the first I, the L, and the U, or not the, but the S, so take out the first I, the L, and the S, and you actually get my name, Kairu, in the name of the multiverse.
I remember you telling me that.
It wasn't intentional, but it just kind of fit. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it.
I think didn't you tell me that when you were down here? Because I think I asked while we were sitting there talking with the niece, and then it changed to. That's when I started. That's when I was like, "Oh, you don't know this about your uncle? Check this anime out, man." Chat, we got our niece. I don't know if she's still watching the anime, but her eyes lit up on that anime, and she was like, "Ooh, what's this?"
I did watch the first 7 episodes with her and her friends. And I got her friends hooked as well.
See what this boy does over here. But yes,
also
follow my best friend and my little brother on all socials. I'm gonna try to get him on Twitter more. I'm gonna try to put him over on the Podhead side. I know he's not a big fan of the stuff, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna say that all the time. You aren't a huge fan of the Podhead side of like being shoved down your throat, but I'm gonna try to post you into the Podhead side because a lot of Podheads do read.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I said the Podhead side of the community is because that's where I've met a lot of my readers. I've met a lot of my wrestling fans through the Canna community. And it's not just Podheads and you just get stoned. We're over there knowledgeable, brother.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm nothing against Podheads.
I know you don't smoke. You have had a few little dispensary style edibles, which are not to me anything like an edible.
I have had a couple edibles. My very first one was 70. High for 12 hours.
Oh, dude, no. I'm going to hand you a 250 milligram cookie, and I'm going to tell you to take one little bite out of it and shut the hell up and hand me the rest of it and watch me eat 3 of them. And we're going to go on a nice little trip. And we're going to watch Harold and Kumar's Very Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that first one was a 70. I was high for 12 hours. I just finished getting high before my boss came into work.
But on that note, I apologize. I apologize, chat, for cutting this stream short. This medicine kicked in a little too good.
That's good.
Plus, thanks. I found a roach in my fucking pants pocket. So, they're not really pants pocket. It was in the hoodie pocket. I put it in my pants just a few minutes before I called you. So, thank you, Enishin, for coming on the show and sharing your life with us. Like I said, anytime he wants on, he's allowed on. He will get an invite all the time, but whenever he wants to join, he can just join. It will tell me in the bottom he's there.
Yeah. And when I'm
Who knows? He might come in under Dumbass as his name. I might change it one day.
If you change it to anything, change it to XW.
It might say little bitch over there.
You could always
have the power. I know, I remember that name. Get the fuck out of here with your wrestling fanatic shit. I was a wrestling fan of the old Attitude Era. He was more of the Jeff Hardy, John Cena era. He loved the Hardy Boys in the Attitude Era, but he was more of just Jeff.
Yeah, I did enjoy the Extreme, but I was a big fan of Stone Cold as well. I love Stone Cold.
I mean, who didn't love Stone Cold? The only man around the world that could put a stoner on his boss and not go to jail and still go to work the next day.
That is true. But that's
Yeah,
also
ruthless aggression. Thank you, Joey. I was just trying to think because I just got done watching the Monday Night Wars last night.
Yeah.
Tonight I want to watch Ruthless Aggression Chapter 2.
That was when John Cena first started.
Yeah.
Was that
When John Cena walked out there and slapped Kurt Angle right in the fucking face while he was in a pair of spandex shorts. And what's fucked up is, right before he walked out there, Vince McMahon made his ass go in the back and get a haircut.
Yep.
But on that note, thank you, Joey, for coming by. Dollhouse, girl. Hope you and your family are doing well wherever you are. And thank you for the 2 months while I was not streaming of love you shown. Thanks for another month. See you on a 3-month subscription to my channel. Enjoy them 3 months of no ads. All them fucking beautiful emotes I got down there. And Smokey the Bear's down there. And it ain't that bear you think from the forest, baby. But I love you all. Thank you, everybody. Enu, I love you, boy. I'm not calling you after this. I'm going to bed.
No worries, you get your rest.
I done turned the game off, bro. The game done hit sleep mode.
I'm gonna be working on another project. It's called Missing Chapters of Eternal Wanderer.
Pay attention, anybody who likes fucking fantasy stuff. That man's getting ready to start dropping some shit on that website. Hit that link in the Twitch chat. Hit that link that's pinned in the YouTube. I'll post it on Twitter somewhere. I don't know. Fuck, it's everywhere.
Just a small little thing I'm gonna mention real quick is that on the website for Eternal Wanderer, you're only getting Enushin's point of view. But when I drop the physical copy, you're gonna get 4 additional POVs that are not going to be released on the website.
So you gotta pay for the fucking other 3 views. They're the 4 views.
It's gonna fill in the whole lore of what's happening across the multiverse. So.
But remember, you're gonna know more by reading it online because I'm just waiting for that last one.
I believe 3 weeks, and the last one of Arc 1 drops.
I did 3 weeks. That's all I'm waiting on, baby. Motherfucker, you got me where I stopped. I stopped on a cliffhanger. I fucked up.
Yeah, he did.
I fucked up and thank you, Joey, for all the love. I'm sure you already blew up my fucking Twitter knowing my luck because my Twitter's froze.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stopped reading the online ones because I caught the wind of what I thought was going to happen. So I went and asked, and I was told what was going to happen. Not in the story, but I was told it was going to be a long writing. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop right here because I'm like, I think 4. Yeah. Well, I stopped at 4, bro, when you told me that you were thinking of making it a long 30s or 40s. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stop reading right here. Well, and where I paused at and I marked myself, a cliffhanger.
Well, again, this is our
motherfucker. Again, I've been waiting for this. So I got 3 weeks left. Oh.
Again, this is
my heart's a pumping, baby.
This is just Arc 1. There were 9 arcs so far.
Hey, once I read a complete arc, I'm happy. I can patiently wait for other arcs. Hello, I'm a One Piece fan.
I know. I'm just saying.
That's where a lot of women don't understand about us video gamer and anime nerd guys who are both gamers and anime nerds. We have patience.
Each arc takes place in each realm. That's why there's 9 of them. So you'll get to explore each.
And I know you're going to take your precious time on each one because this involves deities. So it's a very strict way of writing this.
Yeah. There are
I got to call it.
Yeah, there are 24 gods, and you can also find those gods on my website.
Yes, everything on the Twitch this message right here one last time, BROTHER. And one more time, let's shout out Mr. Joey VIP.
Oh yeah, Joey.
For being here.
I appreciate you coming and hanging out. I do.
Shout out. Dollhouse
And
Kira for
Dollhouse is
fucking.
happening.
She's not even streaming nothing, but shout her out anyway
Yeah.
because she's amazing.
If,
I love every single one of you.
if you watch the video afterwards, thank you, Dollhouse, for popping in. Joey, thanks for hanging out. I also appreciate updating me on my loose knowledge of wrestling because I forgot certain parts, but you got it on the ball. So I appreciate that too. And Coach, you, thanks for hosting this. I appreciate it. I also appreciate our 25 years plus of friendship.
I appreciate too. Ups and downs are worth
Years,
it.
the ups and downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, every bit of it.
All the pain too, because you're a fucking pain in my rib right now, making me smile and laugh over here.
And if you guys want to, whenever I finally get to drop the Saint Angel series, you guys will get to actually witness in the story our ups and downs.
Next episode that he's on, I'm gonna let him go through the Google Doc of my character.
All right.
Just my character. Just my character.
All right, I got you. I can do that.
But on Pokemon Day, I want to invite you as a guest into the High Thoughts and Low IQs Pokemon Day special episode. A lot of people are going to get the links. Everybody who I know that has Pokemon knowledge is going to get a link to come in and stay as long as they want, or just pop in to say, hey, this is my favorite Pokemon, and here's my fondest Pokemon memory, and then leave if they want.
When is Pokemon Day?
February 27th. It's the same every year, bro. Come on.
Yes.
It's released in Japan on February 27th, and I think it's a Friday.
It's a Friday. I can be here. Because again, I do martial arts Sunday through Sunday.
Fuck. Would you like to be my co-host that day for the entire episode?
Hell yeah, I'm down. I'll be a co-host.
You'll have to have your Switch and a Pokemon game ready, because we'll be shiny hunting.
I got a Switch and I got a couple Pokemon games I can play, so no worries there. I'm ready.
Hey, I think you still got a DS somewhere too, probably, knowing you.
No, I don't.
Oh man, I was hoping for an old school fucking game pop up.
To be fair and to be honest, I sold it to Savannah.
I figured you were gonna say you gave it to her.
No, I sold it to her. I sold it to her for the cost of buying the charger.
So there you go, chat. You heard it. February 27th, right here on Twitch and probably YouTube, because apparently I got to delete storage because StreamYard says I'm full. It's screaming at me right now with a red knot.
Yeah.
We're going to have Pokemon Day. It's going to be me and Inu, the Pokemon masters of the 90s, right here with a bunch of people coming in and out. I'm hoping Jessalicious will come through. The stream will be a little bit earlier than normal time on that day. We're going to figure out some time stream. It's probably going to be a daytime stream instead of a nighttime stream. Probably going to be daytime so we can catch the actual live fucking news of what the new release is, if it's really Wind and Storm or whatever the fuck they're trying to claim it is. Because if that's the new names or whatever the fuck people are putting on their YouTube videos, I'm done with Pokemon probably.
Really?
New Pokemon.
So I'm looking at right now too.
Games.
Right now, I'm dealing with there's stars.
Wave and Wind. The game Gen 10 titles might be Wave and Wind.
Huh. And what I'm seeing here.
And apparently, there's a hint for another Legends game now.
What I'm seeing here is Stars and Storm.
No, I just typed in new Pokemon games names. The newest release game is Legends ZA, set in Lumiose City, released in 2025, focusing on Mega Evolution. Looking ahead, leaks suggest Gen 10 titles might be Pokemon Wave and Pokemon Wind, potentially for late 26, with hints of a big Legends game for the Switch 2 and other mobile titles like Pokemon Champions. Yeah.
Well, there's also Pokemon Pokopia.
Yeah, I'm not talking about those. I want to know hardcore. See, even Legends ZA is not hardcore to me.
I get it.
Hardcore is Pokemon, boom. Pokemon, boom. That's it.
I mean, I do want to get a Switch 2 so I can play Pokopia because that just looks like fun.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. February 27th, we'll be seeing him again. Not before then. We will not see him before then because I got a lot of other streams and a couple other people will get before him again. But high thoughts and low IQs, Pokemon Day.
That, and I'm usually always busy with so many projects. So,
Yep. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night.
much love, guys. Ciao, ciao.